Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? We are live here on a Wednesday, y'all, and I'm joined by Old Man Mob and In the Zoe, and we're gonna go ahead and toss it to these guys. But Old Man, start us off how you doing, and then Zoe, you after that.
I'm good. How we doing, everybody, today? Patriots got that dub. Let's go.
Hey, we did. We did.
Mess,
You know we got to touch on that.
messing up your draft pick, but I'm
It's
feeling
all
good, man.
right. It's
Hey,
all right.
You
Whenever
can't
we
draft
beat New
every
York
year.
Jets, it's good, man. It's good.
I feel you though, man. But yeah, I'm blessed, man. I can't complain, man. I'm still here, still on YouTube, kicking it with my guys. I can't have for nothing more.
There it is. There it is. I see we got Mr. JB here in the chat, and so appreciate you coming through here. Absolutely.
That's your old
And
dude.
so that is, that
Oh,
is.
what's going on, Big JB?
And so now sometimes he's prone to typos now. He's prone to a couple typos. So but yeah, Zoe, we'll kick things off right now and ask you about a trade that went down there with the Minnesota Vikings. I seen that they've been busy. I also seen, I believe it was Miles Gaskins. You guys let him go to re-sign him, I think, something
Yeah,
like that,
to the practice
to the
squad.
practice squad. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the trade though that took place with Cam Robinson. So let us know what was your thoughts about that trade there. I know that you mentioned y'all needed some O line help here due to injuries.
Yeah, but the Cam Robinson trade, I like it. He was a starter. I don't know how really good he had to be decent though. He was a starter, and I seen this year he only gave up like 2 or 3 sacks or 2 or 3 pressures, something like that. Though he
Hmm.
been playing good. He's 6'6", weigh like 335 pounds. He's from Alabama, number 29 years old, and we needed somebody to replace Cam Darrisaw because I ain't feel like the people we had in the building can be a starter for the rest of the year. They might come in and play good for a game or two,
Hmm.
but to go where we trying to go, this was a good pickup.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And Lewis is in the building, yo, talking about
Look,
Lewis here. He says, "Oh man, JB almost cashed on that Phoenix versus Lakers there. Oh man, JB was excited until he wasn't in that one."
like who the Suns won?
They did, they did. That last time they played, they did. We were doing so good up until like that fourth, and then that's when they took over, man. That was
Damn.
now that's the Lakers that I've seen the last couple of years, unfortunately. So,
Oh man.
but last I checked, yeah, they're getting handed by Cleveland. Yeah, so we're not gonna talk about the Lakers tonight. That's what we're not gonna
Mm,
do.
please
But
don't.
what we will talk about though is, well, oh, we got to talk about that win versus the Jets and talk about the state of the New York Jets right now. What should they be thinking right now? Because I mean, to lose to us in our current state right now, and then Drake May got hurt also. So you lost to Jacoby Brissett, and you as a Jets team, you already played them earlier, and you saw that you guys beat us. So this means you guys are regressing after that Adams trade. So we'll start with you, like from a neutral perspective here. Obviously we want to see the Jets struggle there, but honestly, what's wrong with the Jets right now? Like, what is it?
The biggest problem of the New York Jets is A-Rod. Right when you traded for him, what did you expect? Super Bowl. But here's the other thing you need to expect when it's A-Rod. He gonna come with drama. He's gonna want the power. Look at what he did. All the receivers are on that team because he wants them to be. He
Hmm.
got the OC, his buddy BLOC. They told him you gotta step down the OC. Guess what? He's still around in the building. He got the head coach fired. The
Sure did.
biggest problem of the New York Jets is they went all in and they picked the wrong quarterback to go all in.
It's true. Zoe.
Yeah, yeah. Like he said, the bigger problem with the Jets is Aaron Rodgers, man. Let's be for real, y'all. That was crazy for even going out and trading for Aaron Rodgers. Like Aaron
Mhm.
Rodgers last year in Green Bay wasn't good. I don't think that last year in Green Bay he threw for 300 yards. He ain't throw for 300 yards, I think, in 2 years. Well,
Yeah,
minus last year because he got hurt, but it was just dumb.
it
And
was.
the Jets need to, at this point, they need to worry about the future, man. Find out which coach they can try and sign and move on for Aaron Rodgers. There should be no reason why the Jets bring Aaron Rodgers back next year. I can see Devontae Adams and the rest of the crew because you want the other quarterback to have weapons, but Aaron
Mhm.
Rodgers is over with, man.
It is.
And
It is.
I want people to quit saying Aaron Rodgers was one of the best throwers we seen throw the football. No, the fuck, no, he wasn't. He was a good quarterback, man. This man been in one Super Bowl. That's it. Only won one Super Bowl.
That's right.
So
And
he,
man, how long ago was that?
man, that was in the 2000s and what, 8, 9, or 7, something like that.
You got to go back to the archive for that one. Like
That's
it's
what
been
I'm
a
saying.
minute.
Like the Jets got it's over with, man. Get y'all the quarterback, man, and get you
Mhm.
another veteran quarterback. Get like quarterback, like bring Sam Darnold back home and draft you a quarterback. But
Jets
it's
got
over.
two problems. I feel like they've got two major problems. One is an Aaron Rodgers problem, and it ties into the other one. The other is a culture problem. You literally went out there and traded for Hassan Reddick, knowing his situation there, knowing that the man wanted a contract, and then the man just now getting acclimated to the team because you let that situation play out. Culture-wise, you let Aaron Rodgers go out here and have his way rather than to establish your culture. When Tom Brady first went to the Buccaneers and stuff like that. Bruce Arians, he did his way first. He said, "Look, we're gonna try it my way first. If it didn't work, which they had to, find some ways to work it out." But he was like, you still for to do things my way. But Aaron Rodgers came. They said, "Oh man, even before you get here, who you want? You want this guy? You want that guy?" I mean, everybody's trying to help him out here, but it's like you said earlier, Zoe. He hasn't been doing anything for a while, but the Jets been doing Jets type things since I can
Yeah,
remember. This is
yeah,
a culture problem. It
yeah.
is.
So so let me ask you this though. So who you think would take that job for like who you think would even want that job?
Who would want that job
I'm
realistically?
saying, but somebody to get the job and change it around.
If you're gonna get the job and change it around, that means that I mean, honestly, I feel like right now, and this is just my personal opinion here, I feel like the best move right now. I like Terod Taylor just to finish out the season. Like just talking about to finish out the season. I think he can be a better fit there because I think Terod Taylor, he has that, work ethic that it takes. Now, I'm not saying the man's for to come in and lead you to the playoffs. That window's done. That loss on
Yeah,
Sunday showed you everything you need to know. So
yeah,
we're
it's
not
over.
even talking about that. We're talking about how can I maximize a Garrett Wilson? How can I get the team to get some positive momentum there, so that way it's like, okay, we see what works with us, who we need to move on, but get a good evaluation of your players. Because Aaron Rodgers, he likes his guy. He's going to keep targeting his guys, and you're going to see Alan Lazard, get some targets when he shouldn't. You're going to see Devontae Adams get forced the ball. That's not going to get you nowhere this year. So you got to think about the future here if you're the Jets. But who's
Yeah,
going to coach him? Who do they need though? That's a question there. That's a question there. I got to think about this one for a second. You need a guy that's going to come in with a strong mind and stuff like that, a strong culture when he enters the building, and he's going to be like, "It's my way or the highway, and we're starting over." So who comes to mind that's good, that's available for something like that?
that would take the job though.
The one who's
I would
not
take the
afraid
job.
to speak his mind,
Bill
Yeah,
Belichick,
Vrabel. Nope, Vrabel.
Babel. Oh yeah, that'd be good.
He'll
I
go
do
in there
think
and he
Vrabel.
wouldn't have killed. Him and Brady got into it on the sideline when they were players. He got into it with players in the locker room when he was the
But
head coach of the Titans. He's not afraid.
no, but Vabro though. But me, well, how you pronounce his name? But he good though. But his problem at Tennessee, his offense coordinator, people couldn't identify no quarterback.
But
Hmm.
here's the thing: you got A Rod. Even though A
Ain't
Rod
no
sucks,
oh man, ain't no A Rod next year. Ain't no that shit over
I'm
with.
just saying. I'm just saying. You asked the question. If you're gonna say A Rod's there, I can see Mike Vrabel going there because he has a quarterback and he can turn around that defense.
I disagree. A Rod, that's done. A Rod can't throw for
Yeah.
300 yards. I don't care who the coach is. He just
Yeah, but
old.
you know what? You know what Faber did the most with Titans? He ran the ball. He didn't
Yeah,
make. He didn't throw. He's gonna run, and then tell A Rod, okay, I need you to make 10 passes.
right.
Make
Yeah.
10 passes,
Hmm.
make 15 maybe a game, and that's all we get. They're gonna run on the run.
Damn.
That's the only way. That's the only way I can see somebody working with A Rod and making it work. Is you go in there like Weber and say, "Nah, dude, you the vet, but guess what? I'm here to bring us to the promised land, and we're gonna run this mother lover. Make 10
There it
Wonderful.
throws."
is. What's good, Samuel? What's good? He says, "Happy Halloween, y'all." What's good with you,
What
Infinite
up, Wonders
Wonders? Shout
247?
out to you. Lefty says that Rogers is washed. He's done after this year. I agree with
Yeah,
that. He's done. Like
yeah.
this was it. They went all in for this man. Ain't nothing else you
And they
can
picked
do.
the wrong QB.
Yeah. What
You
else
want
can
to
What
you
know
up,
what's
though,
do?
Andrew?
crazy? You want to know what real crazy? The
What?
last year, if you look at A Rad stats and Jordan's love stats when he took over, Same team almost, same offense. You could say almost the same exact plays on the offense. Jordan Love outplayed them.
Yeah, he
You
younger.
look at last year with Zach Wilson, same weapons almost, same offense almost. They are on the same track as Zach Wilson.
Yeah, like it's like
That's
that
right.
that Aaron Rodgers, that shit over with, man.
It's gonna.
Woo!
It
Ain't
is.
no ain't no way I'm taking that job and you tell me I gotta pay with Aaron Rodgers as my quarterback. I'd
Oh
rather play
no.
I'd rather play with a rookie.
Oh yeah. As
And
long
you
as I
talk
draft the rookie.
and
Yeah.
old man talking about running the ball and you throwing 15 times. Oh, that's a perfect spot for a rookie quarterback. They
That's
got
true.
weapons. They got a nice
Hmm.
defense, I think.
Yep. That's how you know it's the quarterback and it's the culture.
Yeah.
Quarterback and the culture.
Like look at their offense.
Absolutely. And let's see. I know there was one more thing that I did want to mention.
Want to bring
Let's
up
see.
that Ravens trade?
You know what? That Dante Johnson trade. How y'all feel about that?
They gave him away for free. You know what I learned today?
What?
Okay, so they traded a fifth round pick for Johnson and the Panthers sixth round. All Panthers are really thinking doing is moving up 1 or 6 spots in the draft. And say Johnson leaves after this year and signs for more than 5 million, the Ravens would get a fifth round pick or a fourth round pick as a comp.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. I
So
was.
they basically got him for free. I'm talking about you gave up a fifth and you could be getting a fourth and the player and a sixth. You basically
Mhm.
stole him.
It was a solid pickup, but I tweeted this like I want to say like a week ago after the after the Bills got Amari Cooper. I said the Ravens about to get a wide receiver. They need another wide receiver, but it's a good fit because they should be a run team come playoffs anyway. Though he just be a little icing on the cake though for real because I like
Yep.
Deontay Johnson and he back in the AFC North. He came from the Steelers, so
Mhm. And
I
you know
think.
what that means with that game coming up because they haven't played yet. So 2 times this year.
Oh
Oh
yeah, Black
yeah.
Patterson.
See, here's the
Oh
thing
yeah.
though. Are you getting Johnson from last year where he gave up on runs and he dropped passes? Or are you gonna get that hungry Johnson who's gonna
That
throw his
hungry man.
body around?
You go get
You
that
said
hungry boy.
contract up, right? Contract up. You getting the hungry one.
Yeah,
Oh
That's for
you get
yeah.
sure.
hungry. And
That's
this
for sure.
this is what? This your third team in 1 year?
Not only
Well,
that, you had to
technically,
play with the
yeah.
Panthers.
Yeah.
That'll do it. That'll do it. But let's see.
Baltimore ain't about to go for that. His ass won't see the field.
Hey, Black Medicine said, "Hey, be honest. The Vikings was holding back Kirk Cousins. He said that man is out here in MVP form."
Yeah, Black Bass said I'm the best. He just trolling me. He don't believe
Kirk,
that.
Kirk
What's good,
Cousins would get
Braden?
you so far to the playoffs, and then Kirk Cousins would show up.
But
For
look at
real,
look at their
guys.
division. The Buccaneers ain't got no damn wide receiver, and they still almost won.
That was a back and forth game. It was. It
Like,
was. What's good, Braden? Let's see. Lefty says he was in MVP form the past 2 years. He was in a ridiculous pace last year before he got hurt. All right. So let's go ahead and start looking at some of our picks here. We'll start with the college picks. So let me share my
Hopefully, in
screen.
the zone stuff counted.
Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
right.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, it did. Your stuff counted.
All right. Great. So this is the up-to-date standings for our college football one, in which
Damn,
I mean, look at Curtis getting the W's though. Like of all of us, that win-loss percentage there, that's impressive. That's impressive.
I'm missing games. That's
You
why
had
man.
38 points in the zone
Some
stuff.
said because he's missing games.
Yeah,
That's
you're
why.
you're
Yeah,
tied for three.
he's tied for
You
three.
got 38 if you would take the 10 points
Okay.
added.
Okay. All right. But let's go ahead and look. You said it counted it this week, so let's see how he did last week.
No, I say NFL, not college.
All right. You went
I'm
six
getting
and four. 6-4. You got
not
Indiana,
bad.
right? Indiana's on a mission, man. They have not trailed like at any point this season. They have not trailed, and they're 8-0. All right, Toledo. We all took Toledo. Bowling
Damn,
Green won. I did say I'd like to see Bowling Green win, but they
you
actually went out
did
there
say
and
that
did it.
too.
They did it. I
They
just didn't put.
rolled them boys.
Yeah, TCU won.
Damn,
So
that
you
was a good
got that one
game.
right. BYU beat UCF. All right, you took UL Monroe, but South Alabama, I mean, they came out and showed us something that game. All right, Arizona lost to West Virginia. Penn State beat Wisconsin. Wisconsin quarterback threw that like that. What was it? A pick six late in that game, and so that's what really helped Penn State. Then they scored again late.
Yeah, Penn State trash.
All right, your Wolverines came away with a W.
Yeah, you know that. It might be a lot of them.
LSU lost. Hey, A&M. Who would have known that A&M was going to sub in their quarterback like that? Like, and that he was
I
going to
didn't know
ball out
that.
the way that he did. I didn't know they had that on the bench. Shame on them for waiting so long to put him in.
You ain't
But
lying.
he balled out. Colorado won. I believe that they're finally ranked now. I forget if it's like 23, 22, but they're ranked now after that W. And you took 43 points total in that one. It was 48. So not a bad week at all.
Yeah.
Let's see how Curtis did. 6-4 also. Okay. Indiana. Yeah, we all got stepped up on Toledo. They
You ain't.
misled us. TCU, BYU. All
Everybody,
right.
that get
Yeah,
wrong too, I think.
everybody got that one wrong, but got West Virginia right. Okay. Penn State took the Spartans. I know Zoe's disappointed.
No, I expect that from him. Yeah,
A&M,
my boy Catch.
Cincinnati. All right, and guess 65 there. All right. So next up, oh man, let's see how you did. Oh, you've been catching up way too close for college lately, but you went 5-5 this week. All right, you
I'm
took
ashamed.
Washington, took Toledo, was right about TCU. Dang, I think I'm the only one that missed that one. BYU, we all with UL Monroe.
That's
Took West
crazy.
Virginia, Penn State. I'm a little concerned about mine now. Spartans, LSU. Oh, I got Colorado correct, and 3 points off from getting that one right.
You went
Has any,
5-5 too.
okay, you know what? I'll take it. Considering what it could have been, I'll take it. I
That's
know
why
I
I'm
did some work.
mad. That's why I'm ashamed. This was my week.
All right, so I was right about Indiana, missed on Toledo, I missed on Texas Tech. All right, BYU, UL Monroe, chose Arizona. They let me down. Penn State, Michigan State, got A&M correct. I was nervous before they made that quarterback switch. I was highly nervous, but when old dude came in, I was like, okay, bet. What's good, Mike? He says all you can eat sushi is good stomach content. What's good?
Man,
Colorado. Ooh, off by 1 point, guys.
damn.
1 point. Oh man. All right, so that's how we did last week, and it's time for JB to get my picks in for this upcoming week.
Look who we got.
Oh,
Ooh.
you know this one. You know this one. You know JB got to go first for this one. Oh man. Well, I mean, it'd be nice to go ahead and get a W against a top five team, but some people would be like, oh, it's just Penn State. But on the road, I am glad that this is an earlier game in the day as opposed to a nighttime game, because the nighttime games, they be a struggle. So, of course, you know I'm going Ohio State for this one here. It's
You
a good
streaming this game?
opportunity. Say what?
You streaming this?
I am. I am. And I know
Okay.
old man shaking his head over there, old man, but JB's doing this one.
So you
Ohio State
streaming it?
quarter. I am streaming it. I am
All
streaming
right.
it all.
We lost.
If they
For
lose,
Will.
if they lose to Penn State, go ahead, JB.
Look, it's JB's birthday. They understand the mission. All right. They understand the mission. On JB's birthday, his teams typically come through for him. So Ohio State knows Will Howard, he wanted to be a Penn State quarterback. He did. Just like JJ McCarthy wanted to be an Ohio State quarterback previously, Will Howard wanted to be a Penn State quarterback. So this is his chance to torch the team that told him he wasn't good enough to play for them, because he really wanted to play from Penn State. He's from the area. So this is a big game for him. And he's going to show up big in this game and lead Ohio State to that W. AG was good.
AG,
And
what's
he
the deal?
he asked about the thoughts on the Vikings trade for Cam Robinson. Zoe, I know you went over that one earlier, but if you can repeat your thoughts on that one real quick.
It was a good trade. Like Cam Robinson, He is a starting offensive tackle. We lost our offensive tackle last week. We gave up a 2026 late round pick for Cam Robinson. He's 6'6", weigh 335 pounds, and
Yep,
we need somebody like that on the offensive line.
from
I
Bama.
don't think. Yeah, I don't think. And he from Alabama too. We got a Bama boy. I don't think he played this week, but down the line he will be in that star lineup, and we need that to protect the quarterback and to help run with the football. And plus, if I'm not mistaken, he only gave 2 or 3 pressures or sacks this year for blocking for terrible Trevor Lawrence. So he in a way better spot. And he just had a birthday too. This is the birthday present for Cam Robinson, man. His birthday was October 9th, and he got out of Jacksonville.
You
So
don't get no better than that.
he feeling good.
Mike says, "Why can't Bryce throw to open receivers?" And so
Hell yeah, something
that's
wrong.
that's the question. But 80's coming through here. Oh
Hey,
man,
what's
what
the
a
deal?
super chat. And he says, we got to put this one on the screen here. He says,
Always.
if Jalen Hurts was seen walking on water in the zone, would be like Jalen Hurts can't swim.
Man,
You know
listen,
what?
Hey,
That's a fact.
listen, y'all, listen.
I can see that.
Everybody, calm down. Jalen Hurts been playing good, but we get hyped. Who they just beat? The Giants?
Now they beat your Bengals.
Not my Bengals.
You said they were gonna win.
I ain't know T. Higgins wasn't gonna play, but they
Well, he's
won.
not playing on defense though.
But if they would have scored more points, it'd have been different. We all know the
I
Bengals.
got you.
We
I
all know
got
the
you.
Bengals defense is horrible. I seen a rookie go touchdown all damn game against that defense.
I seen
we
Jacoby
seen
Brissett light him
Jacoby
up.
Brissett dial him up.
So you ain't got to tell me about that defense. I already know.
Yeah, like
I already know. Let's see. Mike says is Goddard coming back. How long is he out for? I know he was out like last week, but how
who he
long?
play for?
He's the tight end for the Eagles.
Oh, ain't no telling.
Well, Old, if you can find that information out for us, let us know. Let us
Yep, I'll
know.
be looking at now.
Absolutely. Mike also says the Burrow stinks. And
It
Samuel
looked like
says,
him, but he
yeah,
been playing
absolutely.
good though. He ain't played good last week, but he been playing good.
Hmm.
But
Hey,
the
he was
Eagles,
balling when they didn't have those receivers in there.
the Eagles look okay though. But I gotta see when they play a team.
Hmm.
Like, damn, who they play next? You know?
Who do they play next? We'll find that. Well, we'll see it once
Yeah.
we go through the schedule and stuff like that. So we'll be able to evaluate it at that time. But I don't know off the top of my head here. But let's see. Let's see. Uh-oh. Black Medicine came through with a super here, and he says, in the zone, just a hater, bruh.
How I'm a that's how, but how I'm a hater though? I said he been playing good, but we acting like he just beat. Like, come on, man. The Bengals horrible. The Giants is horrible.
Yeah, yeah, Bengals are bad,
He's
man.
he's dealing with the hamstring injury, and he still hasn't practiced. So
Hey,
they
look,
haven't
another
said if
super
he's coming
chat.
back or not.
Mike says Kenny G okay and Dotson the third receiver. I don't know what's going on with Dotson. Has the man had a catch in 3 4 games? Every
Man, that
time I look at his stat line, he got like zero. Johan
that
Dotson, even
that dude a
without
bust.
both Smith and Brown, that was embarrassing and stuff like that to see his performance. He's bad, real bad. He's worse than the
Yeah,
Kill Harry was for the Pats, man. He's just terrible. And let's see, 80s with another super says the Eagles smoked the Bengals. What up with those Bengals uniforms and stuff like that? So not a fan of those uniforms there. And
man. I
so,
ain't no Bengal fan, man. I'm a Bengals fan.
so say don't get it twisted. You see the
Yeah, like
purple
I
and
just.
gold back there.
If, I tell you what though, if T Higgins would have played that game, would have been different. Because I don't know who the Bengals number 2 wide receiver even is. If T
I
Higgins,
can't say his name. I can't say his name.
I don't know who he
But
is.
it's
Is he
like
a rookie?
he's a young guy, but I don't think he's a rookie. But he's like probably in his second year, I think.
Yeah, he
It's
ain't
like
cut like that.
Andy something, but yeah, like
Never heard of him.
yeah, he's supposed to be Tyler Boyd's replacement, honestly, but he's done okay. But like he's not T Higgins now. He's not T
It's
Higgins.
Andre Lovitz,
Andre,
Losivas.
yeah. So
They also
absolutely.
got Burton, who's a pretty good receiver.
Has he been used much? Because I don't remember his name being utilized all
They
that much.
ain't using them, but he's a good receiver that they need to be.
Where he come from?
Where did Burton come from?
Shit,
Uh,
oh, say he a good receiver.
Georgia.
Oh,
He played with Georgia and Alabama.
oh, okay. Oh, damn.
Okay, okay. Let's see. Mike says Will Shipley was a pointless pick. Will Shipley, Mike, is the kind of guy that even if he doesn't play much this year, I feel like in the future he'll develop into more of like a pass catcher type receiver over time. But I think he'll get into like a rotation at some point in the near future, but definitely not this year. If you was anticipating this year, not this year.
They crazy.
Let's
Bang wide
see.
receiver Chris Collinsworth.
All right, let's see. Lewis says, JB, you have to change the group picks versus the spread. That's where it counts and stuff like that. And so something to consider for next season. Let's see. Braden says, Samuel, there's no bad weather by JB. Oh man, but let's go ahead. Zoe, who you taking in this one? I bet you're taking Penn State, aren't you?
No, I got to keep up with y'all boys. I
So
don't
you
like
gonna rock with Ohio State?
I don't like Penn State quarterback. If Penn State quarterback can beat Ohio State, I might look at them different. But I think that defense is gonna be too much for him, man. I don't. I see interceptions, 3-and-outs. Ain't no way I'm taking no damn Drew Allen.
80 says the Bengals, Bengals number two receiver is Chris Collinsworth. But if it's Chris Collinsworth, they got some issues. That's why my man getting fed out there, Jamar Chase, getting fed the ball like crazy. Went against him in fantasy football. But all right, now, Old, I ain't even got to ask you, Old, but what do you expect in terms of like the
I'm
total
taking
score?
Penn. What you talking about?
You taking Penn State, Old?
Yeah, I am because you're streaming it.
Now come on, Old. When we played Notre Dame, we won that one, and I streamed that one. And so
JB, it ain't been. I don't trust Day, and you're streaming it. Yeah,
Y'all
oh
gonna
man,
win. They're gonna be your
I,
first time being a top 5 opponent.
hey, I'll hold the L if the Buckeyes want to win. But JB
that's
streaming it
fair.
and Day, I don't trust them.
It's JB's birthday, so I'm exempt from messing up my own team on my birthday. I can't mess them up.
I hope you're right.
All right, well, let's get to the next one here. All right, old man, go first for us here with this one here. Ole Miss versus the Razorbacks here.
I'm going with the old Miss. Trey Harris might go have himself a real good game today.
Didn't the
I'm going with
Razorbacks upset Tennessee earlier this season, if I'm not mistaken? I feel like they upset at Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. But someone correct me if I'm wrong about that.
So,
Okay.
oh man, you taking Penn State for real?
yeah.
Oh
JB
wow.
streaming, and I don't trust Day.
Oh, wait
Oh
a minute.
wow.
Black Medicine said, "Old man is right. JB cursed Bama during their streams too." You know what? I ain't gonna lie, Black Medicine. Every time I stream Bama, I think they've only won maybe one out of 6 games that I've streamed
Damn.
for them. So it's
Did
usually
you
bad
stream
when I'm streaming them.
did you stream the Michigan Bama game last year?
Did I stream the Michigan? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Or did I?
I'll tell you
I
what
don't think
though.
I did.
Hey JB,
Yeah.
we broke Alabama spirit, man. We ended the
Oh.
dynasty.
Oh. Wow.
They,
Black
they
Medicine's
ain't
gonna
been
have something to
they
say
ain't been
about
right
that.
since that loss.
Black Medicine got to say something about that. He's gonna have a rebuttal to that one.
Oh, he a Bama fan?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's the truth. Shit, I ain't lying. It's the fuck.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. All right. So we got that one. And so Zoe, who you taking?
I got Ole Miss too.
All right, he's got Ole Miss too. And so I mean, for me, Ole Miss run defense this year has been really good against the run this year. Their offense, I've always believed in their offense here. Razorbacks will give they're an up and down team. If they really, really like decide if they want to play this game, because Ole Miss has been in a lot of close games. So I could see that potential there. However, Ole Miss is the better team. So I'm gonna rock with the better team in this one. JB's not falling for that trap. Not falling for that trap. All right. Zoe, you'll go first for this one. Minnesota versus the Fighting Illini here.
Man, I'm not taking the Minnesota Gophers to beat anybody. I'm only a Viking fan, not a Minnesota fan. Only Vikings, man. I'm taking the home team by a
All right,
fucking
going with the
landslide.
okay. Old,
I'm taking the home team. I'm going
all
with the
right,
people.
going with the people here. Ultimately, I think this will be a close game, but I've got more faith in the Fighting Illini because in a close game, I can't trust Minnesota kicker. Like, if it's a close game, he's bound to he's going to miss something here, and that, it's going to make the difference at the end of the day. Fighting the line now, they've shown me that they've been consistent enough in these types of games. So got to go with the fighting the line out here.
Facts.
All right,
Oh,
so I will
he-
go first for this one. Ooh, fresh off of his 5 interception performance for Syracuse, which has me highly concerned about Kyle McCord's ability. I mean, he still threw for 320 yards, so he's throwing the ball a lot. But those 5 interceptions, including 3 pick sixes, that was ugly. That was ugly. Now against Virginia Tech here, oh man, I could see a case for both, honestly, but I'm going to go ahead and choose Syracuse. I know I said all the stuff that I said, but I think that Cal McCoy is going to rebound here, and I trust their running game in this one. They're going to try to utilize the running back a little bit more in this matchup here, and ultimately, I think Syracuse comes through. But Virginia Tech, very good team here. Zoe,
I'm going with the people. I'm going with the people, man.
all right,
I
he's going to
speak for
rock
the.
with Virginia Tech.
I'm taking V8, man.
Okay, okay, old man.
I'm going with my Hokies. You know I ain't gonna pick that traitor,
I thought
Come
you
that
were
on,
done
man.
bum.
picking.
Come on, old man.
I hope he throws 10 picks in this game. That bum ass move.
Let's see. Black says the Illinois looked disheveled last week, and Virginia Tech looks better than they did earlier this season. So, okay. Well, JB's
Yeah,
going out on a limb here.
hey, shout out to everybody with the super chats, man. Me and
Oh,
JB, old
yeah.
man, really appreciate that, man. Because y'all ain't got to do that, man. We really appreciate y'all
Oh,
for
yeah.
real,
Really
and we
appreciate it. For
appreciate
sure.
everybody watching too, though. Watching super chats, all that mean a lot. And the
Oh,
comments.
yeah. Oh, yeah. JB appreciates that. All right. So, next up, A&M versus the Gamecocks. Oh, man, we'll let you go first with this one.
Man, I like the Gamecocks. Does not against AIM. I'm taking the away team.
I'll go next. Okay. After seeing what we saw when their quarterback came into the game, there the explosiveness he has on the ground, throwing it, he adds a whole nother element to this game. I mean, even without him, I still would have picked A&M, but with him, it changes how I view A&M as a team now. I start to really ask myself, like, okay, because before I saw A&M and M and I said, okay, they're not true, like gonna win the SEC or nothing like that. I'm not saying that they will, but they certainly have a chance now with this guy at quarterback. So that makes them a lot more exciting to watch. I'm going A&M. But Zoe, tell us who you got.
Man. Oh man, who you take?
I
He
took
took A&M.
yeah, I took AM.
So y'all both took aim. They is ranked number 10.
I Gamecocks are good. They got like a good wide receiver. It's about for some reason they can't figure it out.
They can. I'm going with
Nah.
the home team, man. I'm going the opposite way, y'all guys. I'm going with
Okay.
the home team.
Okay.
All
Write that
right.
down. Oh, write that down. Make
Oh,
sure you
write
write
I,
that
that
down.
down.
I didn't hear that all night.
no,
I'm
I've
looking
been
out for
writing your
you.
stuff down just in case if it don't say.
Good look. I'm
I'm
going with the
looking
whole
out for
team.
you.
This
Okay.
this might
Okay.
be a down there 9-1 day.
I mean, I tell you what, though. I mean, this season especially, we have seen upsets like crazy. So,
And they at
all
home too.
right.
Yeah.
Ooh, Wisconsin versus Iowa here. Mm. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let old man go first here.
You really I had a hard time picking between this one. I really did, and I'm gonna go with the Badgers.
Oh, he's gonna go with Wisconsin. I was hoping he goes the other direction. Okay,
No,
okay, okay. Zoe,
Um Badgers, Iowa is what's their record?
I was
five and
five
three.
and three.
5-3.
They
They
both
both
five
five
and
and
So
three.
3.
was Wisconsin. Both of them are 5 and 3.
And Wisconsin still good with running the football.
Wisconsin should have one back. I forget his
They
name, but
they,
they should
they
have one
normally
back.
always had good running
Yeah,
backs.
they normally have like two or three, but I think this year is. And correct me if I'm wrong, Black Medicine, but I think they just got like really one marquee running back this year. But he's
Ah,
still good though. He's still good.
I'm gonna go with I'm going with the home team again.
All right. Oh man, y'all got JB and a jam here. I mean, I see both sides of the spectrum here. This is really a coin toss. But I don't know who to trust because like they both have had ups, they both have had downs. Ultimately, I know
Yeah,
that. I mean, Iowa scoring more points than they typically do, but they're giving up a little bit more points than they typically do also. Wisconsin, I mean, once the moment I believe in them, they mess up. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with Wisconsin here. I'm gonna go with Wisconsin here for this one ultimately. But their quarterback better not mess things up here. He better not mess things up. But I'm gonna go Wisconsin here. And so Blackman says on Wisconsin air raid team. And so he says Wisconsin's gonna get him. So let's see. Let's
Damn.
see. All right, Zoe, man of the people. Who you got?
Shit. They ain't gonna fool me twice. I got South Alabama.
South Alabama. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go next. I'm also rocking with South Alabama. That win last week, that was impressive. That was impressive. I mean, they really was balling out there. And so, old man.
I'm going with the away team.
All right.
I gotta get a win one out.
Okay, going with good old Georgia Southern. All right. All right. Oh, we'll let you go first with this one.
I'm
Pittsburgh
going with
versus SMU.
I'm going with Pitt. There ain't no question about this game. Pitt 8-0.
Okay. Okay. I'll go next. Looking at these two teams, I gotta say what Pittsburgh defense did last week was very impressive. SMU, honestly, I haven't watched them since they had their whole up and down at quarterback, just rotating quarterbacks and stuff early in the season. I'm sure they figured it out by now, but I think ultimately Pittsburgh's defense will give SMU enough problems with their offense to where Pittsburgh does win this game. But it will be a good game, but I got Pittsburgh winning this one. Zoe?
I got pissed too. I got Pittsburgh.
Oh, you say you're gonna rock with us on this one. I thought you were gonna take the chance to, go with
Uh,
SMU at home.
not with this game.
All right, all right. Ooh, TCU versus Baylor. JB will go first for this one. Last week, I underestimated the greatness of TCU's quarterback there, although they did win by 1 point, so it wasn't crazy to pick on them. Against Baylor, definitely gonna rock with TCU here. This might be a 3 touchdown victory, honestly. Um, who you taking, old man?
Taking TCU.
Okay, okay. Rocking with
Yeah,
me, Zoe.
I'm going with the people, man. I'm taking TCU.
All right, so we all got TCU. Black Manson says, "Good job, old man." You say, "JB Racker picking against your Eagles." JB's trying to win. Oh man! All right, Zoe, man of the people. Who you got here? Colorado State versus Nevada.
I'm going with the round, man. The people say 92 feel like Colorado State is going to get the W on the road. I'm going with the people.
Did Nevada have like an upset earlier this year? Why do I feel like Nevada had an upset earlier this year? Was it against it wasn't Notre Dame that was it, or is JB tripping? JB might be tripping, but I feel like did Nevada have an upset earlier this season? Somebody let me know in the chat if that is the case or not. But and so man, thinking about this one here, I thought about it, but I just can't pick against the public there. 92 is a pretty strong thing. Now I'm going Colorado State. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Old man.
I'm going with the away team with the people.
All right, so we all chose the people. All right, so like medicine says Nevada. All right, so the Ohio State versus Penn State score.
Man, look at 80.
80 says JVB tripping. Oh man. Oh man. All right, but how many points will be scored for Ohio State versus Penn State? Ooh. You guys in the chat, how many points y'all think this is going to turn out to be here? JB was one off last time for
I,
this one, so I got to
I
think
got
about this.
37.
You got 37
20,
points,
27 to 10.
27 to 10.
Ain't that 37?
That is, but I like that faith that you got in us, honestly.
Well, y'all can't score
But
27 points?
I just feel like they'll score more than 10. It might be 27-17, maybe. That might be a little bit more.
Oh,
Hold on,
I
JB
ain't
got to
got no,
think about this
I ain't
now.
got no faith on Drew Allen. Like, I ain't got no faith in him, dog. I
Mhm.
ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna go ahead and say 44,
Y'all gonna score 44 points?
like total.
Oh, I was gonna say you acting bad now.
27-17, yeah, 44. So yeah, we get 27, they get 17. I could see that, but
How many points did you put down in the zone?
I put down 34.
All
Me
right.
30, no 37. 37.
All right. I got 40.
Okay, okay. So, okay. Last time I split the difference between y'all. This time I picked the highest number. Okay,
I ain't
okay.
got 40. I mean, I got 42.
You got 42.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
okay. All right. So that's our college picks there. And before we switch over to the NFL, let us review the college football rankings right now. Blackman says under 44. So he likes the under 44.
Oh,
All
no,
right.
44 the total.
Yep, for
Yeah.
total points.
I got 37.
All right. So looking at the top 25 here, in which, a lot of the teams that was at the top last time we discussed, same thing here. But obviously, the Ohio State Penn State game, that'll play itself out here. But looking at these other games, is there anything that we see as a potential upset? And I know we see Florida twice, but this one is like not this weekend, it's the following weekend. But just how you see things right now, what do you guys thought with the top six teams in
You
the country?
on what? Upset?
In terms of like potential upset and just where they are right now and the rest of the schedule, like who's the most likely, I guess, to potentially get tripped up along this
Man, I'm
upcoming
gonna tell
game?
you right now. Oregon, them damn ducks.
Hmm.
Shit, this ain't the Buckeyes. They about to play the Big Ten. This ain't them. I can see them losing at Michigan.
I can't see that.
I
No,
can't see that.
I
we
can't
gonna be,
see that.
we gonna be back here.
I
I
mean,
hope so, but I don't
I'm
see
mad.
it.
I'm mad. I'm mad. We couldn't pick that game.
they did you a favor. I was hoping it was up there. I
Cool,
was slick hoping that they would have put that one up there. They
man.
did
That's
you
the
a
game
favor.
I gonna get y'all on.
We gonna see. We gonna see. I'm gonna have to see this one. I'm gonna have to see this one because I think this is gonna get real ugly. It's gonna get real ugly in this
For
one.
who?
Y'all had a quarterback retire, didn't y'all?
Man, that quarterback. Oh, he should have been retired. That man been in college football about 10 years.
All right, so 80s with
80s with
another
another one.
super here. And he says, if the Heisman Trophy voting ended today, who does JB, Indizo, Old Man, and Black Medicine, and everyone in the chat have winning it? All right, so Old Man, let's start with you.
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter, okay. Okay. Zoe,
Travis Hunter. Shit.
all right. All right. I got to say, if it ended right here, right now, I'm gonna say Boise State running back. I forget his name there, but Boise State running back would be my pick. That's who I would have. And let's see, Black Manson says sending this in support of Zoe's blood pressure in advance. Is Michigan gonna get there? Butts waxed. No Watson. No Deshaun Watson.
No.
Zoe, Zoe,
Hey, hey,
ain't you
hey.
gonna be live streaming that game?
No, man. I
You ain't
need
gonna live
to.
stream it, man.
I need to. At 3:30, it should be over with at what time? About 8.
It should be over by like if it come on 3:30, about 7:15, depending on the pace of
Yeah,
the
I might.
game.
Yeah, I might live stream that game and take my lady out
Please do.
later on that
Please
night.
do. That would
Yeah.
be JB's birthday gift if you did live stream that one there the entire way through. I ain't talking about when it gets to the end of the third quarter, you switch the game and stuff like that. I want to see it from start to finish. Commit to it.
Oh man.
Black Medicine says that Michigan's going down, Zoe.
I don't know. It might be an upset. I'm telling y'all, I
So it's
feel
gonna
it.
be some. There's gonna be some upset people there, but not for the reason you thinking it. There's gonna be some real upset people there.
So, Jay, let me ask you a question.
Uh huh.
Let's say Michigan wins 21-24. Then what?
20, in what world? In what universe? An
No, I'm
alternate universe?
I'm just I'm playing. I'm just saying. What if we?
NCAA college football 25,
That
maybe?
means don't. That means Oregon sold.
That means I slept and I didn't wake up in time. That's what that means. I'm dreaming if
No,
that's the
no
case.
disrespect, dude. If you look at you telling me in the zone, if you looking roster for roster, you taking Michigan no matter what. Put your fans aside for a second. You taking Michigan over them?
Yeah, because upset happen every. We see this every week. A team that
But not
should win,
this. But
Not
not this though.
a team that should win, go on the road. It be too much for them, and they find a way to lose.
listen. I'll make
So
They
a
have
deal
a
with
bad
you.
day.
If
I think
Michigan beats Oregon, I'll never say nothing bad about them for the rest of the year.
Bet.
However, they lose. I want you to come on here and call them bums. Say that quarterback sucks, and then you ain't picking them
When no
Oh
more?
man.
for a couple games, for a couple weeks.
Oh,
We
I
we
can't
we
do.
won't prevent him from doing that now. We need him to keep taking those L's.
Damn,
He can do that. He can do that.
Oh,
So
you ain't got faith? Come on now.
now
that's a
we're not
bet.
gonna put him in that
It's a bet.
situation.
I
We're
got
not gonna
faith,
put him
man.
in
It's
that.
a bet. I got man. Listen, we
Us
see up.
telling us telling
Hell with
in
it.
the
I'll
zone.
even buy. Man, I'll even try to buy a Michigan hat and I'll take a picture with it. And I'll even send it
Man,
to you if I can find one.
listen, man. We seen. I don't know what you like. Listen, y'all. JB, you know this here. Oh man, 'cause y'all watch college football heavy. We see upsets like how they lose to them.
We do, but not like this though.
That's
You
what
got
I'm
to have
saying.
all. Y'all came in with a ball. Y'all one dimensional. They gonna shut y'all down. Y'all couldn't beat the Fighting Illini. Y'all couldn't beat them.
Man, shit happens.
And you
Shit,
told me you
This
you said
ain't the
y'all didn't
same
know the
Michigan and
quarterback.
this ain't the same Alabama.
shit happens, man.
It
Stuff happens, man. You had bad games, man.
it. I hear
All
Y'all
you.
I
got,
know is when they lose, I'll need you to come and cook them. That's all I want for a bet. They lose, you come in here and you cook them for a good
oh,
couple
I'm gonna do
minutes.
that. I'm gonna do that regardless.
They win, I'll come in here and I'll praise them like they're the best team in the
Yeah,
college.
and I tell you what, if they get that W, watch out
I'm
for
a
that
man.
Big Ten. Watch out for
I'm a
that Big
man.
Ten, JB. I'm talking to
Look.
JB.
All right. There's quite a few teams up there before you guys now, so it's easy now. But
What
let's
up,
see
though,
how it
Nud?
goes. Let's see how it goes. Like Messi says, he talking about EA College Football 25. Like
Okay.
Messi says, even a Bama fan ain't that delusional.
Y'all act like Oregon just that team.
Nug says, don't do it. Zoe, don't do this. Take Oregon and the points. They're trying to help you out. But you know what? I'm not gonna have no bet there with Zoe here. I'm not gonna take advantage here because asking Zoe to basically something that we already know, something that we already know. We already know. But we gonna move on though. We're gonna move on. It is a Wednesday, not a Friday. All right. So next up we got 7 through 14 here. So Tennessee going against Kentucky. Kentucky's been in some real fights this year. They've been in some real
Yeah, they
fights
have.
there. Notre Dame's at 8 going against Florida State, who's been the joke everywhere they've gone. BYU, they're playing Utah, and so well, I forget what Utah record is, but they've been a mess at quarterback. A&M, South Carolina, Clemson versus Louisville, Iowa State versus Texas Tech, Indiana, Michigan State. Bama plays LSU this well, not this week, but on the 9th. That's their next game. So the BYU game, the Notre Dame game, and the Alabama game, those are not this weekend, but the following weekend, right there, according to the dates. But looking at these teams here, who do you feel is rising and who's about to fall? Do
Shit.
you see any pretenders up there?
I see. Hey, stroll up a little bit more real quick to
All
like the
right.
top six. I can't see the
Oh,
six.
top six.
I think. I feel like Ohio State gonna rise. Penn
Hmm.
State gonna fall down like a mug. I feel like Oregon gonna fall down, and that's about it for real.
Okay. Old, your thoughts?
I think it looks good so far. 1 through 6.
Hmm.
And then 7 through that. I would you can call me crazy, but I put a AM. I'll put a BYU up one and I'll put Texas AM up one.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. When it comes to Iowa State, does anybody know the best team that Iowa State has beaten so far this season? Because I'm legit curious in terms of like who's the best team that they've played this year. But I mean, Clemson has an opportunity to rise. If they keep playing the kind of ball that we've seen them play as of late, they'll have that opportunity to rise. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good with how things are right there. We'll see more, obviously, of what A&M's quarterback really can do. You know, we saw one game. We'll see if that's consistent or not. But yeah, Nug says, but go blue. So Nug's like he's there with you. Okay, okay. All right. All right. Next up, 15. Yeah, 15 through 22. And so Boise State at the top, they're going against San Diego State. Let's see. LSU versus Bama. Kansas State's playing Houston. Pittsburgh, SMU. So some pretty good matchups for these teams here. Army at 21 will no longer see Navy since they got beat pretty badly by Notre Dame. Let's see.
Oh,
Black
they
Man says
did.
the best team that they beat was Iowa. Yeah, that was the game that I was originally supposed to end up streaming and stuff like that, but it was a nasty, it was a blowout. It was a nasty blowout there. Notre Dame handled them pretty easily in that one. So unranked now. I see Washington State up there at 22. I really thought coming into the season, I got to admit, I really thought that they were going to fall down simply because they lost obviously their quarterback and Cam Ward, but 7-1, you know, they've been doing pretty good. They've been doing pretty good. So, but yeah, how do you guys feel about these teams here, 15 through 22? Anybody stands out as a potential team that you feel like can rise into that top 15 or top
Ole Miss.
14? Ole Miss.
Yeah, I think if they start winning a couple games, they definitely 15.
Oh yeah.
Can Boise State move up?
I mean, looking at their who's Boise State lost? I see they're 6-1. Who did they lose to? That's what I'm curious when it comes to Boise State. Who exactly did they lose to
I'm about to
this
say right
year?
now.
Because I need to see. Because I assume with their schedule, I don't know who's the biggest team left on their schedule, but I think they lost to someone that was a major upset, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think it was like a major upset, if I'm not
They lost
mistaken.
to Oregon.
Oh, they played. That's right. They lost to Oregon early in the
Oh,
year. Well,
that
never mind. Then.
that's
Never
not
mind.
really.
Then.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
no,
not an
no.
upset
Keep
at
that
all.
same energy.
That's
No,
not an upset at all.
no. Keep that
JB
same
tripping.
energy.
JB tripping.
And
So,
they really don't face nobody else.
So
okay. What was the
they
final
probably
score with that Oregon game?
By Bozeman State, Oregon, it was they lost 37-34
It was
damn.
right there. There was
by a
right there.
field
That's
goal.
right. It was close. So, hey, in that case, they'll keep rising then. They will keep rising. Because a good loss like that, number one
Yeah.
team in the country, oh, yeah. Oh,
They
yeah. You
almost
Hey,
show.
lost to UNLV.
what conference is Boise State in?
They
They with
are,
BYU, right?
they're the Mountain West. They're the Mountain West.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
So,
I, I
JB
knew
had to
that.
make sure that. All right. But, yeah, so we'll go on down to the remaining games here. So Colorado now ranked. They'll be going on the road at Texas Tech, fighting the line out there 24, going against Minnesota and Mizzou. Their next game is against Oklahoma. They're at 6-2. So how do you guys feel about Colorado right now?
Man, I'm a Colorado fan for real. Like I love what Dion doing over there, man. And I just seen this is Colorado first year being eligible for a bowl since what 2016.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
It's
and
been
look
a
what he doing.
while.
Look what he doing with no damn offense or defensive line. Shadur Sanders back there cooking.
That's
Trevor
right.
Hunter is having a year. Dion is putting together something good over there at Colorado. I know a lot of people don't like Colorado, like Dion, but I always been fighting for Dion in Colorado.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, hey, they've earned it. They've earned it. So they're exactly where they need to be at. I
Yeah,
cannot say
23.
anything bad about
Yeah,
that.
23
Hmm.
good, 24. It don't matter. They still right.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
don't
And
know.
they've been playing a lot better as of like the last couple games too. You can see that they're improving as a team in the right direction.
And I can
So,
tell you this though, JB.
mhm.
I don't know last time I even remember even talking about Colorado.
Oh yeah, because last year that was the whole conversation last year.
Yeah, that's
That
what
it
I'm
was a lot of
saying
talk
though.
last year.
Like I really want hey, oh man, if you could look this up, what was their record when they went to the bowl in 2016? Because I never even knew nothing about Colorado. I knew they had a football team, but like they were always a non-factor.
All right. While old looks that up here, I'll go ahead
No,
and pull up the NFL stuff first so we can
Oh, I know my
see.
NFL good. Oh, I know that
Okay.
boy
Oh, he
good.
said he's looking forward to this one.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's look at the
Because
group
I
results
told you
here.
about Buffalo too.
And so that's true. That is true. All right, so man, JB in second place. Old man's in first. And so Lewis 51 and 55. So he's been putting together some wins as of lately. Okay. Zoe 51 and 42. All right. Oh man, look at that. I mean, our guy Curtis is really
That
balling out
that
here.
because man don't be saving, man.
It
80
wasn't
Man,
gonna go
says
80.
back that far. What the hell?
80 says JB since in the zone loves Colorado. Ask him to put on his cowboy hat, but please no chaps.
It
And
says
so
they
yeah,
went
have it.
10-4.
Oh, 10-4.
10 and
Okay.
Yeah,
4.
10-4.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Okay. I wonder who was coaching Colorado at that time.
Who?
There's
Yeah, I
a
want
lot
to
of
know who.
questions and stuff.
Yeah,
Luke
you ain't lying. I
Vandenberg.
got a lot of questions about that year, but
He's
yeah,
like, I gotta launch an investigation.
yeah, like,
Oh
but
no.
shit, we still ain't talk about him that year.
That's you right. You're right. You're right.
Shit, Dion
Because
done
what
brought some money. He brought some money over there.
2016 would have been that'd have been the year
Mike
after. Yeah, go ahead.
Mike McCarthy. McClntye.
I don't know who the fuck that even is. Who was the quarterback?
Quarterback.
And meanwhile, I'll pull up Lewis's record.
He said
There was a
Cowboy.
couple of them. So they
Oh
have
damn.
all funky. They got all funky names. Jordan. I don't know.
Oh
So you're
damn.
saying
Zifa Lufu. Zaifu. I don't even know how to say his last name. Holy.
I'm assuming they're not roaming around the NFL then.
No, it's
Hell no.
Jordan Zehrke, and then there was one Zifu Lafau.
Hmm.
He was
Damn.
with the Bucks. He went with the Bucks. Seafood. He was with
Okay,
the
with the
Bucks.
Bucks.
And
Okay.
then Sam Nowell or Nowie or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, they got some funky names. How the hell? Why would you name your kid Liufau? What the fuck? What?
Oh man. So man, Lewis went 10 and 5 last week. And again, didn't do well, didn't get the Thursday night one in, but he picked the Browns to win, guys. This is now Lewis does take a lot of chances with these underdogs, but it paid off this time. It paid off this time, and then chose the Lions to win. All right. Cardinals, Falcons, Houston. He chose the Bengals. Was wrong about that one. Chose the Jets. Wrong about that one. Chose the Jaguars, in which that would have been a big upset, but it didn't happen. Chose the Bills, Chargers, Commanders, Broncos over Carolina. Missed on the Raiders one.
Hey man, hey, hold on, JB. Speak on that Raiders and Chiefs game. Man, why they kick
Mhm.
all them damn field goal at the 2 yard line?
Man, they don't have faith in themselves. When
That
you
was
have a,
dumb.
a team that's kicking field goals from the 2 yard line, that's because the coach don't have confidence in his own
But
guys
they, but they
to be
they
able to
did
get
them.
two.
They did it more than once. I'm like, what are they doing?
Hmm. Another reason why they're going to be in the market for another head coach
You said it
again.
too last week. Now
Hmm.
after that game, I'm on board with you. Cause come on, bro. Your
Yeah,
team just got an interception. Get to the 3 yard line, and y'all kick a field goal again. After y'all just
as yeah, because as a new coach, your job obviously you inherit a bad roster. That's why you got the job. We all know that, but it's your job to one install a culture. Like when you have guys that's out there playing hard for you, that's something that that comes down to the culture that you install. These guys, like I'm not going to say that the Raiders aren't playing hard, but it was Kansas City. They always get up for that game there. But we've seen numerous times throughout this season that hasn't been the case. And then you're in front of the media. How do you project yourself in front of the media? You're over there like I don't know. I don't know who our quarterback is. You're questioning your team constantly. Ownership don't
yeah.
want to hear that. It sounds like you don't know what you're doing. Honestly,
I
then
think
it's stuff like this.
now, yeah. Now,
Yeah.
now I'm on your side. After that shit I seen Sunday, I'm like,
I've
man,
been
Mhm.
trying to tell you he's gonna
yeah,
get gone. Right when
yeah.
Brady took over part ownership, I tried to tell everybody Brady's gonna
Mhm.
get rid of him.
Because when
You
you
know,
take over as an interim head coach, it wasn't like the ownership went out there, had an interview, and said, "We want you to be the guy." The interim head coach, that's basically because they only did that because last year the team looked a little decent with you. So it's like, okay, let's see what you can do.
If
But
it
I
would be
mean,
but But
we
let's be
being real hundred about it. The only reason why he came back is because Max Crosby even said, "You don't bring him back for this year. I want out. I want to get traded." That's the only
Mhm.
reason why he came back this year.
but
Because
let's be
Max
for real.
Crosby said,
Y'all know Tom Brady got a little something going on with Antonio Pierce. I think he beat him twice in them Super Bowls, man. So he really don't like Antonio Pierce like that anyway. So any little thing Antonio Pierce do, your ass is out of there. Let's be
You
for
know
real.
what? You know what? I could see that because let's not forget when he took over the job for Josh McDaniels that got fired and stuff like that. Um, he said a little remark about the Giants winning and stuff like that too that pissed off Josh McDaniels. So I could see that. I could see that, Zoe. I could see
He-
that. So
shit,
another reason there. Another reason there.
yeah. And Tom
But
gonna win every time.
you know that. All right, next. So Lewis got the 49ers right, in which I know he loves the 49ers there. Chose the Giants over the Steelers there, so
That
took a
was
chance with
wild.
that one there.
That
Took a
was
chance
wild.
with that one there, but
And
ultimately
prime
Pittsburgh
time,
won
Daniel Jones. Shit.
and didn't put any points there for that final one. But that's Lewis's picks. Let's see how you did last week, Zoe. All right, so again, they robbed you of the Thursday night one, saved you from taking an L there, but you just took ball more like 98% of the population did that
Yeah.
voted there. Took them, can't blame you there. 99% chose Detroit. Why can't we get a full 100? All right. Hey, the Dolphins fooled me too on that one. But oh man, I
Yeah.
believe you took the Cardinals, I believe. And
"Yes,
so you
sir."
was right about that one. So 28-27. Falcons won. A lot closer than it probably should have been. Texans won. Got my man Anthony Richardson shut down. So I know the answer, but I still got to ask the question. How did we feel about Joe Flacco now being the starting quarterback here for Indianapolis the rest of the way? It's not a one game thing. They said Joe Flacco is their quarterback. How do you feel? We'll start with you, Zoe.
I don't like it, man. I understand what Anthony Richardson did. You
Hmm.
should bench him for a game or two, but to bench this quarterback for the rest of the year to run with Joe Flacco, and this will be your franchise quarterback. I know what he did was wrong. I don't agree with what he did, but to bench him for the whole year and to run with Joe Flacco, I don't like it. And plus, Anthony Richardson needs to play to get better, man. He is horrible right now. He
Now
needs to.
let me add a little context there. Like, let's not forget, guys, that the Colts they play Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken, coming up here. So he definitely wants Anthony Richardson on that field against his Vikings to increase their chance to win it. Just keep that in mind.
Oh yeah,
Continue.
yeah. 'Cause I tell you what, Anthony Richardson, he ain't gonna hit them high read like Joe Flacco
You
is
know that.
against that defense.
You
But
know
overall,
that.
though, for real though, I don't like it, man. I can see you bench him because what he did last week, and plus, you got a team like Minnesota that blitz happy, and you got to be quick on your reads to beat the Minnesota Vikings defense, and he'll give you a good chance anyway. But the
Hmm.
bench him for the whole year, nah, I would bench him at least for to further notice.
All right, old man, how you feel
I
about this?
I would never start him this year. Tell you the truth. If you looking at the Colts with Flacco, I think I'm being dead serious. I think they'll be the top of the division. I think they would have had a great chance of winning the division with Flacco. The Colts needed this. If you watched last week, 2 weeks ago, after AI ran for another big yard gain, like he ran for that 20 or 30-yard gain, he was huffing, he was puffing, he looks out of shape. He does not look like an NFL QB. He
Shit,
looked more like a running back.
he runs
Anything.
too much.
That's the problem. And the
In the back,
problem is he runs too much. Even when the O line gives him time, he's
yeah,
running.
he in the backfield doing this for fucking 5 minutes on every play.
So
Like you gonna be
why
tired.
so
Hmm.
why the heck am I gonna sit there knowing dang well I could have had the division? If they would have won, they could have had the division in their hand. Why would I stick with a quarterback who basically gave up on the team? No, I'm sorry. Me personally, if I'm the Colts, I'm giving Joe Flacco 1 or 2 more years, and I'm trading Richardson when I can get, and I'm building the team up, and I'm doing everything I can get Manning next year.
All right, let me jump in here. I feel like this when it comes to the whole Richardson getting benched there. I understand it because right now, sometimes it does pay for a quarterback to sit down a little bit. When you see he's struggling the way that he is, his body language is bad. Old man mentioned he looks like he's a little out of shape there. And you have a guy like Flacco on the bench. First of all, if I'm the head coach, my seat's hot right now. All right. I can't play around and let this kid figure it out right now while my job's on the line. We need to win. The owner, if we don't make the playoffs, that's my job. And it's not like, this division is not winnable. Look at the score, 23-20. If Flacco played that whole game, they might have won that one. They might have won that one. So he's got to think about like the team right now. He's got to go out here, put them in the best position to win. But if I'm the coach, I'm also telling Anthony Richardson, this does not mean that we don't believe in you. And I'm serious when I tell him this. Like right now, I want you to really learn. Keep working to get better and stuff like that. Because there are some things about his game he's got to change. That accuracy, we need to work on that accuracy. Him running the ball so much because he doesn't believe in his own accuracy, him putting himself in harm way, him quitting on his. There's a lot of things that he just got to sit back and learn. And if he's smart, like Jameis Winston, and he has the right mindset, this comes down to your mindset here. He's got to have that mindset. Like, okay, if I'm gonna make it in this league, just even in the back, if I'm gonna make it in this league. I can't go out there like that and like put myself in this situation. There's some things that I've got to work on to improve because he's got some ability. He just doesn't have the experience to be able to make those reads. He doesn't have the accuracy to get him down there. And they can't just have a guy who, yeah, he can hit a deep ball every once in a while. But I mean, look at the difference of Josh Downs. Look at the difference of Michael Pittman when he's in the game and out of the game. Right now, Joe Flacco. Only reason he's not starting and hasn't been starting is because of his age. If Joe Flacco was 10 years younger, playing the way he's been playing the last couple of years, he would have been a starter. But they tried to let Anthony Richardson do it. He gets hurt too much. He needs to learn. So I believe they're doing the right decision. And I think it's also what's best for Anthony Richardson as well, because it gives him the chance to step back here. Because you put bad film out there, the fans are just going to keep turning against you. You're going to hear too much negativity and stuff like that. You're just hurting yourself. This gives him a chance to sit back here, relax. And at some point, if they have to call him back up, hopefully he'll be ready at that time. He's got to be ready for when he gets another opportunity, and he will get another opportunity in this league at some point. But that's how JB sees it. All right. And so Tyree, what's good with you?
What up, Tyrese? Good looking for tapping that link and watching our live stream, man.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
for
who?
sure.
You know who I'd be pissed off if I was that old line. If I was any of
Hmm.
those old linemen on that on the plane, I'd be pissed off, dude. You back here making us look bad, even when we do good, and then you're
Hmm.
gonna tap out of a game knowing my 350 pound to 400 pound ass can't tap out. Nah, dude.
Hmm.
Nah, I can't. Cause straight
Quarterbacks.
up, you gave up on us. I know
Hmm.
it might sound petty, but come on now, you gave up on me. Maybe I might give up on you the next play and let a guy come crack you.
to be a
You never
leader
know.
of to be a leader of men. I remember when Cam Newton lost that Super Bowl many years ago, and his body language, the way that he just did not uphold it. When things were good, he's all, dabbing and stuff like that, which is great. His teammates loved it. But in that moment, you needed to see from Cam go out there in the show like, hey, we lost this one. That's on me. Give a speech, a little something like I saw Tebow do in college when his team lost, I think, the Ole Miss, and he said, "You will never see us play like that again." Just say something like, "Next year we're going to come back better," and stuff like that. But don't just go out there and quit. You're the leader. As the quarterback, like it or not, you're the leader. Anthony Richardson, they gave him that job. They even the first year as a rookie let him sit out during the preseason because they believed that he showed leadership. Leadership is when things are going good and bad. You can't just quit when things are bad there. That shows us you're not ready to hold the reins right here. And Joe Flacco, he's a veteran. He's won one before. So why not go ahead and let Joe take over at this point?
Yeah.
Like Shannon
Absolutely.
Sharpe always say, the NFL and college are different in many ways. One way NFL is you got grown ass men with kids at home, and when you messing up like that, you taking food off of their table for their kids. That's not nothing you can do.
Hmm. It's a fact. It's a fact. All right, but we'll go on to the next one here, in which whose picks are we looking at right now?
He's mad, I think.
That's right, yours. That's right. You took the Bengals there. Took the Jets. You took the Packers, in which that game was a lot closer than I initially thought it was going to be,
Yeah.
30-27. The Bills, Chargers. I'm start calling them the Aints at this point if they keep playing like this. Commanders. Hey, that Hail Mary at the end, bruh.
Was
Like just
crazy.
that was insane. And so what's good, catch?
What up, my
And
boy
so
Catch?
but man, I watched the entire like just facial expression of what Caleb had going on, and then the DB back there who was just like taunting the fans when all this was going down for the Bears, and while the few Bear fans was over there like, "Bro, the play's in motion. Look!" Oh man, it was just so like you can't write that type of stuff, man. That was an insane ending, and great teams find a way to win. So shout out to their head coach there. He's installed a culture there that even a few times this season when Jaden Daniels did get injured, they still kept playing hard. It wasn't like when he left the lineup that they disappeared. And this was a game that they had to fight. They had to fight because Chicago had took that lead late, looked like they was going to win, but they kept their composure in the clutch and made the play. That was big. Absolutely. All right. So the Broncos 28-14. And so Cash asked what was his record. Does anybody remember what his college record was
He did
this week?
good. You was over 500.
Let's see. All right, so Broncos, then the Chiefs, they got the victory on that one. 49ers beat the Cowboys. Cowboys, they're going down, man. This is 3-4. They have both Dalvin Cook and Zeke in the backfield. It's like the old man squad. We'll call them that. And then Steelers beat the Giants. But hey, that Tracy running back, he came through for JB's fantasy team. He came
Man,
through for me.
he went crazy.
All right, I'm projected 34 out of 44. All right, all right. So let's
What's
go
my
back.
record this week?
Yeah, your record this week. What you know? What? Let me go back here. So your record for the week was 11-4. 11-4. So that shit. You put in the work. 11-4. Okay. All right, but let's see. All right, perfect, perfect. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So last week, I had 11-5. So, oh man, y'all got JB nerves. Everybody 11-5, 10-4. I'm like, I hope I matched that. All right, missed on the Vikings one in which I mean the Rams waited to the last minute to update who was going to be playing in that game. To be
Yeah,
They
honest,
did us
yeah.
dirty.
and then Ravens lost there. Detroit took care of business against Tennessee. Miami lost. Buccaneers lost. Although they put up a fight. They put up
Took
a
the
fight.
Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks. He took the Bucks. He knew something that we didn't know. Let's see. Texans. All right. Eagles took the Jets. Green Bay.
Who is
Okay.
this?
And so this one's for Curtis.
Oh,
All right, so let's see. Bills, Chargers, Commanders. I know we was all happy when Commanders did, especially in my other league in that
yeah.
fantasy thing. I was like, I needed that touchdown badly. Broncos, and then Bryce Young got to start that game for Carolina. I think he threw maybe two touchdowns in that one. I can't remember. Chiefs, 49ers, Steelers. So right now, how do we feel about the Steelers and the Ravens in terms of, how things are looking right now? Who's going to win the division? Because every time it looks like I'm like, okay, Baltimore's looking great. They have a slip up. They just lost to the Browns right now. So and the Steelers, they've been playing great with Russell Wilson at quarterback. So how do we feel right now about when we compare those two teams in terms of who is going to win the division? In our opinion, how things are looking right now. We'll
I
So
start
got
with
the
you.
Ravens winning.
All right. So
The
says he's got
Ravens
the
winning.
Ravens.
They it's the football. It's NFL. Any day somebody can lose. Plus it's a divisional game.
Hmm.
And let's be real. Anybody thought Mr. Krabby Leg's gonna come out and do what he did? He could have had 4 picks if the Ravens knew how to catch. If that defense knew how to catch the damn ball. The
yeah,
defense told the Ravens.
Okay. Okay. Zoe.
yeah. The Ravens too, man. I like their offense better. Their defense is hell of a questionable. But I like Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, and I like their
Hmm.
receive. I like their offense better compared to Pittsburgh to win the AFC North. But I think Pittsburgh make the playoffs though.
Oh yeah, they made the playoffs, and I think that they're going to split when they play each other. Each team's going to win one. Obviously, health is going to be the big thing, but you saw the Ravens; they just added a key weapon, a former Steeler at that with Deontay Johnson. So that's big there. But you mentioned it, having King Henry, that's big. When they decide that they really want him to run, because that's when he really just takes over a
Yeah,
game there. So they have that in their arsenal, and they've got so many guys spread out now. Rashad Bateman, he's playing as good as we've ever seen him play now. Nelson Aguilar, he's got a role there. They have guys that, like are coming together. Then you just added another weapon there. So they certainly have the team there. And yeah, the whole Cleveland thing, that's a division game there. So certainly understand that. And then Jameis coming in. As you mentioned, defense did sell him out there, but Jameis, hey, he did he did make some plays. So Jameis gonna throw the ball. You know that. So all right. And Giants and Steelers. And so, all right, projected 55. They actually scored 44. All right, let's see who's next here. That'll be me. So how did I do last week? Hopefully I didn't embarrass myself here. All right, I went 11-5. All right, not bad at all. Missed on the Vikings one, missed on the Ravens, Detroit right, missed on Miami, in which that game was like down to the wire. And then, oh, let's see, we got a super here from
super fast.
80s, and 80s says JB wines and dimes while zone 69. He says Ravens and Bills make bonehead decisions in the playoffs. So is it fixed? Ooh, their playoff woes. Is it fixed? That's a good question there. Old, I want to give you the opportunity to tackle this one first. The Ravens and the Bills, when it comes to purely talking about the playoffs, have they done enough, do you feel like, to fix those bonehead decisions that they typically make in the playoffs?
Not the Bills, but the Ravens, maybe. It all depends. Are they going to
Mhm.
run into Mahomes and KC? If so, then they're going to lose because Mahomes and KC own the Ravens and own the Bills in the playoffs when it matters the most.
One has to assume that the road's going to go through um, Kansas City again. I mean, they're on that quest for a three-peat, but have they fixed it? Well, I tell you what, having a guy like Derrick Henry that at any moment can take over in terms of running that ball, that's huge, especially when the weather gets a little bit colder here. When the weather gets a little bit colder and stuff, you need to be able to have that running game there. That's exactly probably what they're saving them for in terms of not just running them to the ground there. That's going to be huge there. They just acquired another receiver. I mean, there is no excuse that Lamar could have did. And honestly, last year when they played, had he scrambled more, they would have won that game there against Kansas City there. But obviously, we can't talk about what would have could have been and stuff like that. Kansas City, they know how to find ways to win. But I feel like it has to be this year. If not this year, it just ain't gonna happen. It has to be this year. So I've got more faith in Baltimore. But for Buffalo, though, they're taking advantage of a weak AFC East and stuff like that. They've got really no competition for the division. They might can clinch the division by week 11, honestly. And that's plenty of football left to go. That tells you the shape of the AFC East right there. So they won't really have a true challenge there. But adding Amari Cooper, I did like that, but I still feel like the same issues that they had before, they will show up in the playoffs. I just feel like that. Josh Allen's going to make some turnovers in there, and it's not like their defense is elite to where they're just going to stuff an opponent like that. So, yeah. Zoe?
I feel like the Bills, they the Bills, man. Like Amari Cooper was cool though, but I don't think he moved the needles in the playoff for the Bills. And the Ravens, on the other hand, I like the Henry move, man. And I know Lamar he heard everything what everybody said when they lost to the Chiefs. He should have ran more. They should
Hmm.
have ran the ball more. I feel like Lamar Jackson and King Henry is going to get the Ravens to that Super Bowl, man. Because I feel like the Ravens are going to run the ball more with Derrick Henry, and I feel like Lamar Jackson is going to run the football more, man. I got the Ravens going to the Super Bowl this year, man. I like what I'm seeing. I like the new wide receiver and Zay Flowers. It turned into a number one wide receiver right in front of our eyes. He been playing crazy this year.
My
I
fantasy
like
team
the
needs
Ravens,
it.
man. And the Chiefs, to me, like you can go back to last year though, but this year it just seemed different. They offense is not there like it was last year.
You know what it is? Mahomes not playing to his standards.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I don't know. I got the Ravens, man. I think the Ravens going to run the ball more, and Lamar Jackson is going to run it because Lamar Jackson hear everything everybody talking about. Oh, Lamar could have ran for that 20 yards. He could have did this. He should have ran on this play. I think Lamar Jackson is going to run a lot next time he play the Chiefs. Because when they
Yeah,
played them in week
that's right.
one,
I
they only
agree.
lost by 7 points.
I
And
agree.
that
And
was
the guy had 1 foot in, 1 foot out
oh
on
yeah,
that
right.
catch too. So
I forgot about that. And plus, that was Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, first time playing in a live game.
hmm
So I
it's
think they're
true.
gonna be man. I got the Ravens. I think Lamar Jackson gonna win a Super Bowl this year.
And Kansas City no longer has, Rice and stuff like they had before, they've got so injuries are taking a toll on them as well. So, it's worth the
Yeah,
conversation.
but some of those players they're supposed to be coming back during the playoffs, and they had a D Hop.
I ain't got no D Hop. He okay.
All right, all right. Let's see. Tyree said they got to let them run more, arguably the two most dangerous running options in the league. That's a fact. That's a
Yeah.
And
fact.
going
Really
back,
quick. Yeah, go
going
ahead.
back to the division real quick. You know how bad this division is. If Dolphins lose and Sets lose, not even the Sets lose. If Dolphins and Pats win, like Dolphins lose and Pats win, Pats are tied for second in the division, and we are booty. That's how bad this division is.
hmm For sure. For sure. But how are we feeling right now about the fact that, Stephon Diggs out for
Ooh.
the season for Houston? I don't know how long, like the whole situation with Nico Collins, so someone's got to catch me up in terms of like his expectations and what he's going to return and stuff. But right now, oh man, it does not look too good for Houston losing him because that was their big acquisition aside from Joe Mixon, which Joe Mixon's been doing tremendous, for them and my fantasy team, by the way. But losing Stephon Diggs, how do we feel about their playoff chances without Stephon Diggs in terms of making a run this year? And so I'll open that one up with you want to go first on this one, Old?
Yeah, I'll go up. I'll go first. I think they still make the playoffs. They still a good team. I thought Diggs was gonna be good for them. Like he's a weapon. He's of course he's gonna be good. But if you look around, look what CJ did last year without him. Like he's not the main guy in Houston. I still think they should trade for a wide receiver, either Thielen or Slayton from the New York Giants. They gotta get another receiver, but I think Texans are fine. They're gonna start running the ball more, and they be fine.
Okay, okay, Zoe.
The Texans are not fine. They are not fine. I got the Texans losing Thursday night to the New York Jets, man. The Houston Texans offense, they need another wide receiver. CJ Stroud had not looked good this year. He looked okay when he had Nico Collins and Stephon did, but he ain't like he did last year, and he ain't missing both of his top wide receivers. The Houston Texans need to trade for a receiver like ASAP, or they might be one and done in the playoff. They might make the playoffs, but they gonna lose in the wild card. They ain't got nobody like no
Yeah,
receivers.
I
yeah.
mean,
I got
I
them.
said fine in the way of making the playoff.
Man, they might not make the playoffs for real.
I
They
think
win in
they'll
the
make it
division.
because they swept Indianapolis already, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
because
already
they
swept
they got
them,
the, they
so
got the division. That's
gotta give
how
them the
they're gonna make the
tiebreaker.
playoffs. That's why I said they fine make the playoffs.
Oh
Unless
yeah, that's
Flacco
right.
goes out there and gets on some type of a
But
fire
shit,
streak. That's
That's
different.
why
but
I said they need to trade for Thielen or Slayton from New York Giants. They need a wide receiver,
but
but
shit, but at the end of the day, if Indy can turn the tables around, even though Houston beat them twice, if they
Mhm.
record is better, they win a division.
Oh yeah,
It don't matter because you swept a team twice. It's can you keep winning?
that's the question.
Then they got the Jets coming up, the Lions, the Cowboys, Tennessee, Jacksonville, Dolphins, the Chiefs, the Ravens, and they end the season at Tennessee. I don't think all them games are slam dunks for Houston.
I
Oh
got
no,
them winning
they'll be
four.
tough.
I got them with 4 games wins.
Okay,
So
four of
that
those.
puts them at that. I think that gives them the division because they're
Yeah,
gonna beat Dags and they're gonna beat the last week. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna win the division, so they fine in terms of playoffs. If they want to make a deep push, they need to get another receiver.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
All right, but let me go ahead and get through the rest of this so we can get to our picks for this for the NFL. But got the Falcons right there. I believe these are my picks, right? Texans, Eagles. Hey, that's one that I'll take wrong every day of the week there. Packers. I chose Seattle. Really regret that one now. Chargers, Commanders, Broncos, Chiefs, Niners, Steelers, and was off by 6 points on the total points there. Okay, not bad at all. And we've got one more, and that's Old Man. So, Old Man, how did you do this past week? 11-5 also. See, I need you to go like a 9-7 when I go 11-5. Oh,
Nope, nope,
but
nope.
man, wrong about the Minnesota one. Missed the Baltimore. Got the Lions correct. He was right about the Cardinals. He was right about the Cardinals. Falcons, Houston, Eagles. Okay. Missed on the Jets. Got the Packers. Missed on the Seahawks. Got the Chargers, Commanders, Broncos. Took the Chiefs. Missed on the
You took the
Cowboys.
Cowboys?
I,
Your
I had to
boy
double
talked
look.
me into it. Your boy
I,
who came out, who joined us at like the
oh, that's
last
right. He
hour and a
did.
half.
That's
Nuh.
He
right.
talked me
That's right.
into it.
He did.
Damn.
Shout out to him for that. Yes. Steelers and off by 3 points for the
Oh,
total
he
point
ain't
score.
wrong though. 49ers are in big trouble.
Yeah, they ain't good.
It wasn't good on either side of that ship, but I trust in the 49ers a little bit more with their coaching. All right, I'm about to say what y'all mean. It's a little too early here. Okay, there we go. All right, so Thursday night, I'll go first for this one here. I'll go first for this one here. So all right, Houston missing their top weapons. I get all that and stuff like that, but come on, man. The Jets just lost to the Patriots, man. Give me this one here for Houston. I got Joe Mixon taking over for this one. He's gonna have a big game. It's gonna be big for my fantasy team, big for him. And CJ will do enough to ensure that they win. And the defense, Will Anderson and stuff like that's gonna get after Aaron Rodgers and cause him to struggle in this one. So give me the Texans in this one. Zoe, I know you say you was taking the Jets.
Yeah, I got the Jets in this game, man. Like the Texas defense they can get got. And I feel like Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets lost an ugly game last week.
Hmm.
Houston lost their wide receiver and Stephon Diggs. They ain't look good last week. They are due for a loss. They've been sneaking with a lot of W the past couple of no, they didn't. They lost to the Packers when CJ Stroud threw for 80 passing yards. I got New York at home on a short week, man.
Okay, okay. Old man.
I got Houston. I think Patriots put a final nail in New York Jets season. They are dead.
Nah, man.
All right,
It's
we're gonna see.
man.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right, we'll move on though for the sake of time. All right, so Cowboys versus the Falcons here. We'll let old man go first here.
Give me the Falcons. I don't trust Sherry Soames. I don't trust the Cowboys. I don't trust that $60 million man named Dak.
All right, I'll go next. I'll go next. And so, I mean, I was so confident in Atlanta versus that Tampa game, but I saw what Tampa was able to move the ball so easily against them without having either Mike Evans or Chris Godwin. And I know that Dak and CD, their backs against the wall here. They're going to be looking to air this ball out. And but defensively, who are the Cowboys right now? They haven't stopped anybody. And so I'm gonna put my faith here in Kirk Cousins, but this is going to be a close, very close game. I feel like very close game. All right, Zoe.
Man, I'm going with Dallas Cowboys. Man, Mike Zimmer know Kirk Cousins like the back of his hand. He just know. Just put a little pressure on Kirk and he going to fold. And the
Okay.
Dallas Cowboys, they played the 49ers good in the second half of that game, and they came up short. But I don't trust Kirk Cousins, man. Against Tampa Bay, you barely beat the Buccaneers with like who's their wide receivers? Man, I got the Cowboys. I'm gonna get y'all on this. Cowboys get a W, and everybody gonna want to know what's wrong with Atlanta. Nothing. It's their
Okay.
quarterback.
Okay. Okay. Tyrese said it. Give him Atlanta by 20.
Y'all don't know Kirk Cousins. He ain't beat nobody by no 20.
I don't need cousin ain't gonna show up. Cousin is gonna show up and get that dub.
All right,
I'll
we're
see
gonna
y'all next
see.
week.
We're gonna see. It's not like I can put too much faith in either one, but we'll see. All right. So for this one here, Zoe, who you got?
That's the Buffalo game, right?
Buffalo and Miami.
I got Buffalo, man. Miami ain't beat Buffalo in God know how long. And Tua got hurt against Miami, me against Buffalo. He might be scared against Buffalo. I got the Bills at the crib.
Okay. Samuel says he's got the Cowboys. That's a W. Tyree says he's got the Bills. Old man, who you got?
It's after Bills. Always be after Bills. Give me the Dolphins.
Oh
There
man.
it is. There it is. I'm gonna take Buffalo. I'm gonna take Buffalo. Last couple times actually, I seen Tua against the Bills. Like this man, first play. I remember I did a little bet that time, and I was like, all right. So I took the under for Tua for interception. And I'll be dang, the first throw he threw, I feel like was an interception against Buffalo. It's just something about them in which he just don't play all that well. And so I'm definitely gonna take Buffalo with this one here. I mean, absolutely. So all right.
One of
So
these days I'm gonna get right.
I mean, if you keep picking against it, at some point you're
Right.
bound to get right. It's like I used to say back in college, even a blind squirrel can find a nut.
Hey,
So,
my hatred for the Bills won't let me pick them. I'm sorry.
And I tell you what, JB, even a
yeah,
broken clock is right twice a day.
that's right. That's right. There it is. There it is. All right. So, Raiders versus the Bengals here. And so, got to start with you first here, Zoe.
Man, I got the Bengals. Like,
All right. All right. Got the Bengals here. All right. Old.
I got the Bengals. I don't trust. I think, like I said, I think the Raiders are sus. They done for. They they a mess.
Yeah. I mean, I got to go with Cincinnati here because at least I know Cincinnati knows who they are in terms of they know like their passing team. They have an identity. They may not be great at it right now. They've had a couple injuries and stuff, but they've been in some close games in which, Raiders fought Kansas City hard, but that was a division game. So I'm not going to, dwell on that too much. Every other week, they're trying to replace their quarterback and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised if Desmond Ritter gets in the game at some point for this one. Give me the Bengals here at
he,
home.
he played last week. Didn't he get in last week?
Did he? Did he really?
I think he got in last week.
Oh, wow. I didn't watch the game there. So, oh, wow. So
Yeah.
that tells you everything you need to know right there. Everything you need to know. All right. So, old man,
Mhm.
who you got Chargers and Browns here?
Oh, I got Mr. Krabby Legs. Give me the Browns.
All right. So, old man's going to take Cleveland. Okay. Zoe, who you got?
I got Cleveland, man. I like the Chargers defense, but I don't like that offense. I don't like Justin Herbert versus that defense, man. I think that defense is gonna win the football game. They're gonna get Cleveland a short field and they gonna win. I gotta go with the home team.
Dang, I was really anticipating that one of y'all was going to take the Chargers here and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I was really hoping that. Tyree said the Raiders don't know that 2002 was 22 years ago. And so, yeah, it was a long time, long time. I
Yeah.
mean, the first year of JB watching the NFL, like fully watching the NFL, that was the year that the Raiders lost in the Super Bowl to the Buccaneers back there in 2002. So it's been a long, long time since the Raiders have been to that level. Long time. But yeah, I got to go with the Browns here because I do believe that Jameis gives that offense enough juice to where they can move the ball. We already know how good that defense can be. You give them an offense there, plus Nick Chubb's getting more and more comfortable each and every week. I think Jerome Ford, I don't know if he's playing or not, but they can certainly use him in the backfield as a rotation as well. And so Chargers, like you mentioned, good defense there. But their offense right now does have a little bit of limitations. But I think it's going to be a close one. Browns win it probably 23-20 or something like that. I'm going to go Cleveland, though, for the win. Tyree says the Browns offense gets it done. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Desmond Ritter didn't play last week.
Oh, he didn't play?
No, he didn't.
Oh, I thought he got in on the player too.
If Raiders are smart, they'll put him in.
All right. All right. So, Ode, are you going to go against or with the Pats this time?
If Drake May's playing, Patriots will win. Jacoby Brissett's playing, they losing.
All right. So for right now, you're just gonna do like we did for I guess Washington and choose them, and
Yeah,
if you have to change them, okay.
yeah. I'm
All
gonna
right.
pick the pass. If May starts, I'll keep it. If he doesn't, I'll switch it.
I'm gonna also go with the pass, and I feel a lot better if Drake May's playing there, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Pats in this one. It could go either way. In all honesty, it really could. Our run defense, I really hope that they come ready because if it's bad, it gets bad. Tony Pollard, he could have a huge game, or we could, look decent. So we got to see how that plays out. Is Mason Rudolph starting this game, or is Will Levis coming back this game?
Mason,
I
as
was,
of
I
right
was hoping it
now,
was. I was hoping it's gonna be Will Levis, but we'll see. We'll see if Calvin really has another big game this week or not. But Zoe, who you got?
I got New England again, man. I know I said I wasn't picking them
You
no
did
more,
say
but
that.
yeah, but Tennessee, Mason Rudolph, man, I got New England, man.
All right, all right. So we all got the pass here. Last time it didn't work out so well for
Yeah,
us. Last time we all did that against Jacksonville. So hopefully this AFC South team is a lot easier.
mhm.
Tyree says, standing 10 toes with my boy Drake. Give me my pass as Drake start. All right, Tyree. I see you. I like it. And Samuel says he got the Patriots winning 99%. I like the
damn.
confidence y'all do. I feel like y'all just saying it because y'all know JB's birthday is this Saturday and y'all want to make JB happy, but it's working. It's working. All right, next one here. The Commanders versus the Giants here. This is the second time that they'll be playing this season here. So we'll start with you, Zoe. Who you got for this one?
I got the Commanders, man. I seen enough of Daniel Jones and the New York Giants. I think it's gonna be a close football game
It
because it's a
will.
division game. Jaden Daniels is dealing with an injury. But I got the Commanders winning this football game.
Yeah, I'll go next. But yeah, absolutely. I got the Commanders winning this one as well. But I tell you what, though, the Giants, they've been in some close games. You look at their losses there, they do keep it relatively close. We haven't seen the nasty version of Daniel Jones yet. Obviously, I mean, he's playing about as good as you're going to get from him. But and then Tyrone Tracy in the backfield, that seems to be working good for him. But to say this and to say that, Commanders as a team, they've been playing great. They've got a lot of confidence. A team that's playing with confidence, and they understand what a division win means right now. So they'll come in focused. They'll be ready there. And Jaden Daniels, he'll be good to go. Tyree said, "Is Jaden got an injury? Never mind, Commanders by 5." And so, I mean, he played through a rib injury last week. The kid showed toughness, and I was very impressed by that. Because he did take a couple hits, but he got right back up each time. Each time he got right back up. So that tells you, hey, he was in there. He threw the ball probably a little bit more than he normally would have if he was 100%. But I was proud to see that he was able to play through it, protect himself enough, and still deliver the W for that one. Ode.
Seeing see Wishington, you can learn something from Shane Daniels.
Hmm.
He went in with broke, messed up wigs and then
Hmm.
tap out like your bitch ass. I got the Commanders.
All right. All right. Next, the Saints versus the Panthers here. Oh man, we'll start first with you.
I got one question. Who's the QB for the Panthers?
I believe that it has to be
Bryce is
Bryce Young
young.
still. So
Oh
yeah,
hell,
Yeah.
Bryce Young.
Saints. I don't care. Saints.
Is Derek Carr coming back?
I don't care.
I
You
don't,
Bryce Young.
I don't
Saints.
know.
Because that'd be a big deal. If there's no Derek Carr, then I might actually give him a chance here. I might give him a chance. But if there's Derek Carr, then yeah, no way, no way. But Zoe, who you got?
I got the Saints, man. The Carolina Panthers is horrible on offense, defense, special teams. Like, ain't no way I'm taking the New Orleans Saints to lose to the Panthers.
Now you did tell me that upsets happen every week. That's what you
And
told me on a week to
yeah,
week basis, especially between division games. That's what you told me.
not with them.
You're right. You're right. But let's see. Tyree says Saints by 30 if Derek is out there, and so they just paid what's his name, Alvin Kamara. They just gave him that extension, and this is where he goes out there against a team that cannot stop him on the ground there, and he just rack it up. So he'll get a touchdown. Heck, maybe Miller might get in the game and get a touchdown too. Give me the Aints here. Give me the Saints. They'll win this one. All right, next up, the 5-3 Denver Broncos, who are surprisingly 5-3 versus the Ravens. I'll go first with this one here. And so obviously Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, that combination coming fresh off a loss in which you know that hurt them to lose that game there to the Browns in that fashion. It hurt them. So what do you do if you're a good team and you lost? It refocuses you. You come out with a vengeance here, and they already know that. Hey, both of these teams are 5-3. Let's forget about what you see for the 92%, the 8%. This is the NFL here. Both teams are 5-3, and this could maybe be a game, where if both of these teams end up somehow being, like wild card teams, something like that, that can make the difference in terms of who's higher. You never know at this point of the season. So give me the Ravens here, especially at home here. Give me Baltimore. Old man, what you thinking?
I last week they lost to the Browns. They're gonna take that. They're gonna use this to get right. The Broncos might get smashed. I'm talking about Ravens might break rushing records. That's how pissed off they might play.
All right, Zoe.
I got the Ravens, man. Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix, but against that defense and the Bronco defense got to go against Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson and Zay Flowers on short fields off of interceptions and off of 3-and-outs. Man, I got Baltimore winning by a landslide.
Okay, okay. With
What up, though,
confidence. I like it.
Mama
Yeah,
Cash?
what's
What's going
good?
on?
What's good with you?
Yeah, that
You
that
Uh,
already
um that that Cash Mama.
oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
You already know too. The Ravens defense been hearing everybody talking smack. How they drop this, drop that,
it's
let
the
them down.
truth.
Ooh, they're gonna. It's the trooper telling me they ain't gonna come out like, all right, fuckers,
Yeah,
watch
this
this.
is this game. This is a game right here, JB, where you just practice new plays and tell your
Hmm.
defense to get better.
Oh yeah. Oh
Like
yeah.
this is a
I
get
like
right
it.
game. This is a get
I
right
like
game.
it. Okay. All right. So next up here, and Zoe, we'll start with you. Bears versus the Cardinals here. Who you got
At the Cardinals,
at the Cardinals? Got to think about this one. I know.
no, I don't. I gotta go with the Bears.
Oh,
That defense,
okay.
Kyler Murray against that defense, man. Listen, and for everybody that say Caleb Williams had a good game last week, Caleb Williams ain't do shit until the fourth quarter. But against the Cardinals, Kyler Murray gonna throw some interceptions. He gonna have some fumbles. They gonna win this game off a short field and defense. I got the Bears winning this game.
All right. I'll go next. I'll go next. In this matchup right here, I honestly got a strong feeling that the Cardinals are going to win this one. And so, like, I just got a really strong feeling here at home. They had a tough win against Miami. And I mean, the
A
Cardinals have
tough
shown
win.
flashes and stuff like that. And
Hold
so,
on. A tough
yeah,
win.
a tough win is in
Man,
28-27.
man, Tua ain't playing in down in a month.
I mean, I'm just saying the score was close. They found a way to win.
That's how
That's what I'm
garbage the
saying.
Cardinals is.
Well, all I'm saying is that Arizona at home here, give me Kyler Murray. I've got more faith right now in Kyler Murray and what I've seen from him than what I have in terms of Caleb Williams
You know,
throwing the
you
ball
you
there.
know, you
So,
know a new Call of Duty came out, don't you?
and so yeah, I see in the chat here also.
Okay,
So,
I want to let
all
my
right,
boy know. You know what I'm
all
saying?
right. So yeah, I got the Cardinals here. Old man,
I got the Cardinals.
Damn.
he's the Cardinal whisperer. When the old man
Dude,
chooses the Cardinals,
hey,
he's gonna
I've
do it.
been I've been on the Cardinal train
I
now
hope you're
for
all right though. Hey, I hope you're all right. I'll be even happier. I could take this L with a smile.
Oh, we know why.
I picked them because of two players,
Who?
Marvin Harris Jr. and Murray. That's the only reason why I keep picking them.
Again, I don't know, man. That defense tough in Chicago. I ain't gonna lie. I feel y'all though, but I don't
You
know.
see what they just
Oh
did? They
yeah.
just sold. They just sold. I'm not. They'll
All
sell
right.
again.
All right. So, old man, we'll let you go first with this one. Jags and the Eagles.
Easy Eagles. Fucking T. Loss playing. That man's gonna see ghosts. He's gonna start telling them, "I'm seeing ghosts out there, Dougie P."
Hey, T Law almost had them beat the Packers. Now, the last 2 weeks, he's been playing a little bit better now. Playing a little bit better. Now, I'm picking the Eagles. Say this and to say that I'm picking the Eagles and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like Jaguars playing a little bit better than they were a couple weeks ago. They're not just a run over team,
They
like they
need a
they playing a
quarterback.
little bit better. Zoe?
Yeah, man. I hate to do this. I hate this with a passion because
Ooh,
I hate they fans. I gotta
ooh.
pick the Eagles. Now everybody, their mama gonna say the Eagles won 3 games in a row. The Eagles is back. The Eagles are this and that. I don't want to hear that shit this week, man. I hope Trevor Lawrence can upset me this week, and I'll
Ooh,
be happy with this L too. I'll be happy with it. But
I didn't realize.
I gotta roll with the Eagles though. They
I
at
didn't
home.
realize it was this personal for you against the Eagles.
They fan base is outrageous,
Oh,
man.
their
They
fan their fan base don't like him the zone. They be in his comments. Woo,
Oh man.
I be telling the truth.
woo. I felt bad when I had to hop in there. Yo, come on now.
I
It
remember
be
that
like
too,
that,
old man.
so.
Yeah,
Oh, I
man.
had to do it. I had to
Yeah,
come
yeah, you
up
did,
on him
old
and say,
man.
"Yo, come on now.
Oh man.
You're getting out of line now.
Well,
Come on
what
now."
did you say that riled them up? Now I'm curious.
What hasn't he said?
Jalen Hurts ain't that good.
They should know this.
No, they
They
don't
should
know
know
that.
this.
Oh
They
no,
don't.
They witnessed last year, the second half of the season, especially, that the man couldn't complete a pass. I mean, at
No,
all.
they blame the OC for that. It was the
Wow,
OC. It was the OC last year, JB, that was throwing passes last year.
man.
you do you have Eagle fans blaming Kelsey and the O line why they failed last year?
What? That was the strength that they had.
I
Yeah.
That was the one thing that was
JB,
right.
you 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 talking. I know. I'm just letting you know.
JB. Hey, JB.
Wow. Yeah.
Listen, JB, at the end of the day, if you would tell me the Minnesota Vikings ain't that good and you gave me your reason why, you would say the quarterback play and the offensive line and your defense is questionable. Guess what I would say, JB? You
What you
might be
say?
right, man, because Sam Darnold ain't my franchise quarterback. But the Eagles fans, they
No,
delusional, man.
they'll tell you you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. It's the OC. It's the head coach. No. How about you keep it real? Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. He had one fantastic year, and you motherfuckers acting like he's the new Vic or top dog.
Exactly.
Man, pop the brakes. Let that dude win. Let that dude go to a Super Bowl before crowning him.
Hmm. Okay. Oh man, didn't
It's
realize they
the
were coming
same
for
thing
you
they did
like
with
that,
Carson
Zoe.
Wentz. They crowned Carson Wentz because he had a one good year, one great year. They crowned him, and look what happened.
Okay. For this game here, do we know if Jordan Love's playing this one or not, or if it's going to be Malik Willis? Jordan Love's
Love
playing.
play. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. At
Yeah, man.
home.
But JB,
Yeah.
you say is he playing?
Hmm.
I don't know how long he gonna play. Shit. I don't know how long he gonna play. He'll never finish games no more.
That's right.
Shit,
Are you saying he's like the NFL version of Kawhi Leonard at this point?
listen, man. This
Ooh.
man don't never finish games no more.
Nah, Kawhi played like a third of the season. Not even that. Like a fourth.
Man, he don't never finish games no more.
You're right. You're right. Hey, it's a good thing that they traded for Malik Willis because I mean he's done what's been asked of him. He has. But we're talking about Detroit versus the Packers. And so of course we got to start with you. Two teams in your division here. You know all about these teams. So talk to us.
Hey, listen, man. I like the Packers at the crib. I do. But against the Detroit team, what I've been watching the past couple of weeks, and I don't trust Jordan Love. I don't think Love is gonna finish this game. He might play the whole game, but you're gonna see clearly he is injured. He's gonna be hopping around, lipping around, can't throw the ball like he won't because he can't get his foot planted down. And I think the Lions defense, they gonna get interceptions and they're gonna run that damn ball, man, with them two running backs. I think the Lions win this game on the road. I don't trust
Okay.
I don't trust Jordan Love. I need to see
Okay.
more. I don't trust him.
All right. Old man.
See, I think Jordan Love's a good quarterback, as a bright future. But me, I'm taking the Lions because right now, no disrespect to your Vikings or KC. To me, the Lions are the all-round best team in the NFL, from the top to the bottom, even including their backup to the coaches.
Yeah, they playing
Okay.
good right now, but oh man, it's week 9 though.
But I'm just saying, going off of it, to me right now, I'm taking the Lions over everybody.
Yeah, me too. I don't trust Jordan Love. That's your issue, ain't the old man Jordan Love or no?
I like Jordan Love. I think he could be a good quarterback. Me personally, he plays too much hero ball sometimes. Like
Mhm.
If you watch him, if he gets pressured a little bit and they keep sending it, he'll start throwing it deep. He doesn't kill. He would just start throwing it deep. So if he could get that under control, I think he'll be way better. I don't think he's a scrub.
Hey,
I think he's a
Yeah,
top 15 QB,
yeah.
but he's not. He's not no top 5 or top 10.
okay, okay. Yeah, well, JV is going to choose the team that has the quarterback that's shown me this season that he's been more composed, and that's Jared Goff. They're playing great football right now. There's no reason to doubt it. Jordan Love with an injury. I get it. They're at home. This should be, could be a close one there, but ultimately, I think that Detroit they'll find a way to win this one. They will find a way to win. So I've got to go with Detroit here for this one. All right. Rams versus the Seahawks here. So I'll go ahead and go first with this one. And I'm going to say I'm gonna go ahead and choose the Rams. They snuck up on me last time with installing their weapons late, but now you've got some receivers, you got some stuff that Matthew Stafford could be comfortable with. The offense look a little bit better here, and we just saw Seattle defense give up 31. I know it was the Buffalo there, but give me the Rams in this one. It will be a close one. Obviously, it's a divisional one, but I think the Rams very hungry here, find a way to win in this one. Zoe,
I gotta go with I gotta go with the Rams, man, because I don't think DK is playing this week, and you can see
is he
clearly.
not playing?
I
Okay.
don't think he playing, but you can see clearly they offense missed DK.
Mhm.
So, and the Rams, they got their wide receivers back. They playing good football. Geno Smith ain't been playing good this year. So I got the Rams. I think the Rams win this game.
My man asked me last you asked me, do they still have the 12th man? Because you
Oh
you
yeah,
you can't find them. You can't
yeah,
find
oh
them. Do they
yeah.
still have the 12th man?
Oh, they lost to Buffalo at the crib too last week, right?
They did. They did.
Got
They
whooped.
did.
They
That's
got
the
whooped.
last time I put my faith in them like that. So yep, that's why I'm going Rams with this time. But old man, talk to us. You might got something different for us.
I've been looking it up to make sure. Uh, Seahawks are playing non DK starting.
They planning on him starting?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Does that sway you towards Seattle for this one?
No, I'm still taking the Rams. I'm just letting people know. And me personally, people can call me crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if DK requests a trade soon. Because if you've been watching them and in the zone, you even called out DJ Moore for this. And if you watching him, his body language still has improved a little bit. DK's is all the way down. He's pouting on the side. He's pissed off on the side. I wouldn't be surprised if he tells him to trade me.
Oh yeah, I trade him because at the end of the day, the Seattle Seahawks is in a rebuild mode. Cause Smith,
Mhm.
if y'all don't know, this past offseason, he requested for a new contract and they denied it. So clearly they about to rebuild, and you can get about you can get about 3 draft picks for DK. You for
Oh, you
them
can.
can get a first.
You can. Oh yeah, you
Uh,
gonna get some stuff for DK now.
ooh,
That's for
hey, hey,
sure.
hey, hey, JB,
Uh-huh.
DK to the Commanders.
That would be scary.
Now that would be
Ooh, they can't
now
afford
that
him.
would be
That would
Ooh,
be
now that
ooh, listen.
talk about a dream there, dream scenario. I mean, he'd be ecstatic because one thing about these receivers, they all want to play with Jaden Daniels. They really do because the guy has great touch. He can move around, but he can still throw that ball on the move with
And,
accuracy.
and DK,
Deadly. Oh yeah.
and you
he
and
will.
you go in the draft and go get you a running back and fix the old line, and you got Scary Terry. I think he there for another
Hmm.
year, and but you can afford both of them anyway because your quarterback on a rookie deal, and plus you can get you a running back in the draft and fix that old line, and you can fix the defense too. And the NFC East is horrible.
Absolutely. Samuel said he's
Like
got the Rams.
like the Eagles might fire their coach if they don't make the Super Bowl, and we know about the Cowboys.
Hey Trav, what's good? It's my boy Trav right there.
Oh, it's talking
What's
about DK
good?
to the Cowboy, bro. They don't. Is he like, bro? That don't even make sense.
Oh man, he's a diehard Cowboys
They're
fan.
seriously so and sell the team.
Man, Cowboys.
No,
Hey, JB.
did Terry Stone sell the team?
Hey,
Nah,
JB.
DK ain't coming. DK ain't coming then.
Hey, tell
Yeah.
your boy Trav this. The Cowboy won't be shit for the next 5 years because they got Dak under contract.
Mm.
It's over with. They might not win a division for the next 5 years.
I mean, the way it's looking.
They offense
Yo,
and defense horrible.
think
Hmm.
about this though. Dak, 60 mil. CD, what? 33 mil guaranteed per year? 99 right there. And you think Parsons gonna take a pay cut? Hell no, he's
Oh
gonna get
no.
top money too.
Oh
You
no. You
about
ain't
to
Man,
taking
be
no pay
paying
cut.
you about to be paying three people over $110 million per year when three people
Whew.
and think
Oh
you're gonna
man.
do anything.
yeah,
That's basically like NBA. That's basically like the Lakers having LeBron and AD thinking we're
that
gonna
sound.
win shit.
Hey, old man, that sound like disaster.
Hmm.
Tell me personally, if I'm Siri Jones, I love Parsons to death. He's your defense, but you set yourself up to fail. You need
Yeah,
to trade him and build from the draft because you ain't winning nothing paying him whatever he 20 to 30 million
hell
dollars.
no.
You ain't winning
I ain't
nothing.
paying them. I ain't paying them shit.
There's no way you could. There's no way
Hmm.
you're gonna win anything with three people making over $110 million
And
You
of
right.
your
Parsons
salary.
and Parsons is fucking overrated, man. He don't do shit in big games.
Now, that's a Penn State player for you.
You ain't lying. He don't do shit in big games.
That's a Penn State
But get
player
on
for
that
you.
part, JB, all he do get on that podcast and do what we do, talk. That's all he do.
That's right. That's right. All right, but we're gonna get to the next one here, and again, Indianapolis is starting Joe Flacco, and so we already know who you got here, but just explain to us what you think the final score is going to be, and some key aspects that you're looking forward to for this one for your Vikings and the Colts.
Oh man, this is a game Sunday night football, man. I will be live streaming this game Sunday night, man. The
Hey, that's
Minnesota
what's up.
Vikings, they lost 2 games in a row,
Two
and
of them.
they finally get a W, man. TJ Hawkinson is coming back, and TJ Hawkinson is gonna have a big day against that damn Indy defense, man. I think the Vikings win. I think Joe Flacco is gonna beat he gonna beat the Bliss sometime, but he kind of old. He gonna be kind of slow on some plays. He gonna make mistakes, and that's what
Oh
we
yeah.
bank on. We bank on your quarterback not to be that damn smart or fast. The Vikings are gonna beat the Coast, man. The Vikings get another W. It'd be about a close win. I'll probably say like 30 to 21, 30 to 24, something like that. We get this W though, but we win for
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Okay. And by the way, let's see. 80s with another super says JB and Zone is old man. Okay.
What up,
Say
80?
911 doesn't need to happen. And so old is good.
Is Zoe
Old man
AG
is
say is Zoe a Viking fan? You don't
and
see
oh
my
we know that.
background, man.
We know that.
You don't see my
Oh yeah.
background? Like, stop. You let me put the hat on then. You don't see the backdrop?
He said it's not just decoration now.
Hell no. Shit, that shit costs money, AG.
Oh yeah. So Zoe's the Viking fan, and both me and old man we're Patriot fans. So there it is. There it is. But
Die hard
let's see.
Viking fan, man, since 97.
Let's see. Tyree says 27-22. The Vikings, although Flacco could have a good game. And so Flacco could have a good game. I'll go next. Because obviously Flacco. And then is this the first time where Flacco is actually going to be playing with Jonathan Taylor in the backfield also? Because I know that Taylor came back, what, like last week, but he had Anthony Richardson. So the two of them back there, that can make things very interesting. But I still believe, and like that Vikings defense to get after it. It's not like Flacco's going to be able to run or anything like that. So I say that Minnesota's going to win 27-20 is the projection I have for that one. 27 to
Shout
20.
out to
Vikings
80s,
on top.
man. 80
You're coming through again.
with
Samuel
another
said he's got
one.
the coats. But let's see. 80 says, Zone Flacco said his Super Bowl ring needs you to say it again louder. He's saying put some respect on his Super Bowl ring. But I already know what
Man,
Zoe's going to say. How long ago was that?
how you know that, man?
Because you've been saying that about everybody with a Super Bowl ring. How long ago has it
It
been?
ain't it's the truth. Like,
you say Super Bowl rings, they disappear. They
yeah,
disappear. That don't mean that not that they got an expiration date. They only good for a
exact.
year or
Hell
two.
yeah, they do. Shit, Joe Flacco, man, stop it. Joe Flacco be like, "Hey, coach, put me back on the bench. I ain't signed up for this. This defense has hit me too many times."
Let's see. Tyree says I might say a potential 10 plus point comeback. Now that would be interesting. And if it happens, Tyree, we got to call you out for it if it does happen. For
For
sure.
who? For who? For the
If
Vikings?
for Indianapolis.
Oh hell no, man! Listen, man. Joe Flacco. Oh, Joe Flacco is gonna look good in the first half. By the time third quarter come, he gonna be tired. He done got hit too many times, and he trying to get the hell up out of there.
So we fit a oh Tyree said no Vikings. Okay, okay, okay.
Okay,
So they
yeah.
come back 10. Okay, I assume the Vikings were gonna get up on top. But okay, if that's the case, then all right. All right, let's see. But man, we finna get the conditioning coach fired down there. Every time we talk about Indianapolis, we say the quarterback's out of shape. Somebody gotta get fired if they're
Hey,
out of shape, then man.
you got to investigate that. That might be a problem.
At midpoint of this season, like
Joe
yeah,
Flacco gonna
somebody
be
gotta get
tapping
fired.
his hat. Like
And
shit,
so,
I need a break. Shit, I need a break.
oh yeah. Oh man. Oh man. But all right. So let's see.
Who
I
you
did
take?
mine. So did mine. I got the Vikings here.
Who you
I
take?
said
Oh
20,
man.
27, 20. Yeah, who you got,
I'm
old?
waiting for I'm waiting for y'all to stop.
Oh my bad. Damn,
Who
my
you
bad.
got?
I'm taking the Vikings. I'm not stupid now. But
My-
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I wouldn't be surprised now if it comes down to a field goal because even you can agree with this in the zone. Your one defense needs help bad, dude.
My run
So
defense. My run defense is straight.
now with your DTs, I think Taylor Taylor's gonna go right up the gut and keep pounding it.
I'll tell you what, we Zoe's like, what?
Yeah, what? Like what?
All right, 80s again with a large super says zone old man JB Black Medicine. I'm talking as a player. What is your thoughts on Brett Favre as a
Oh,
player? So
oh,
keep what he
man.
did to the state of Mississippi out of this, as purely as a player. So Zone, we'll start with you. You should
Oh
know
man.
him well. You know him
As a
well
player,
as a player.
when I was growing up, he was the only quarterback I really hated because he always
Ooh.
would beat my Minnesota Vikings on the last play or a crazy drive. He done threw a crazy pass and connected, and they scored a touchdown. But when he came to Minnesota and did what he did in that 1 year, oh, he is my favorite quarterback.
So he
He
erased
top
all the hate with that.
all the hate. Aaron Rodgers right now to me, this is me. He my top 5 quarterback of all time for Minnesota Vikings. And he better than Aaron Rodgers. I don't care what y'all say. Only I know what you gonna say, JB and old man and people in the chat.
What are we gonna say?
I know what y'all gonna say. Aaron Rodgers threw triple in more interception than Aaron Aaron Jones. Aaron Rodgers. I know he threw more interception than Aaron Rodgers. That because
Oh,
Aaron
don't,
Rodgers will throw the ball out of bounds or he won't try to make a play happen. That's why they
man.
lose. That's why they
If you're
lose all
going to
the
speak,
time
if
in
you're
the
going to speak
playoffs.
for me, if you're going to speak for me in the zone, you better
Oh,
cook motherfucking A-Rod when it comes to Brett Favre. All right,
Brett
don't be
Favre
cut.
is
Don't be.
way better than Aaron Rodgers. Way
Hell
better.
yeah, Brett Favre is.
How many Super Bowl Aaron Rodgers been to? 2?
Uh,
it's got to like. Was it really two? Oh man, I just remember the one that he won, but was it two that he got two?
Let me know somebody. But anyway,
Yeah.
though, it don't matter. Damn, 80 was
Oh wow,
65.
my goodness! Here we got a big
Shit.
lead.
That's the most I ever seen on a super chat.
So you
I didn't
got
know that bitch could
yeah.
go to
I'm like,
65. Yes, I never
oh
just like Fraud.
wow.
I just like Roger.
So I
But
got
look, though,
respect
I'm
for
gonna
you.
tell y'all this though. At the end
Wow.
of the day, Aaron Rodgers is playing in a softer NFL compared to Brett Favre. And Brett Favre played with all type of injuries for many years. Brett Favre came to Minnesota after leaving the New York Jets and did wonderful for the Minnesota Vikings. We see Aaron Rodgers lead Green Bay and look like a damn disaster. This man ain't throw for Aaron Rodgers threw for 400 yards at Minnesota after he left Green Bay and after he left the New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers clearly way better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers, man. I don't care
Hmm.
about the numbers or the touchdown interception ratios. Look at the y'all ain't watch the quarterbacks play. Y'all going off of numbers. I'm gonna let y'all talk. Go ahead.
All right, all right. Oh, wow, that was passionate there. I like it.
You
All
like
right,
that though?
I like that. I
Yeah, I've
like
been
that.
working on my passion to
That
speak.
that
I've
was
been
your
working
Kirk
on it.
Cousins moment. You like that, like okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Oh, how you gonna follow that one up there?
Oh man, and we going talent for talent. I got Brett Favre all the way, man. People could bring up the interceptions like in the zone said, but here's the thing: Aaron Rodgers was to throw it away and try to get a touchdown. Brett Favre knew him he had to be the man. A Rod, dude ain't nothing special. He's special, but he ain't not special like Brett Favre. I seen with my own eyes Brett Favre doing what Mahomes was doing before Mahomes was alive. I'm talking about
Preach.
I'm talking about really running to his right,
Preach.
throwing 50-yard bombs toward the left,
Ooh. Oh man, cooking.
and catching that shit. Wide receivers catching that.
Mm.
I seen him
Ooh.
going down with two people on him, and the fucker flick it for 40 yards.
Oh
If
man,
that's
cooking tonight.
Aaron
Ooh,
Rodgers could do that
kitchen
too.
getting hot in
But
here.
nothing
Ooh.
like it like Brett Favre. Brett
Okay.
Favre, that ball used to come out of Brett Favre's hand like it was nothing. He could flick his
Ooh.
bum and it's going 30, 45 yards.
That man
Co-
cooking.
Come on now. Aaron Rodgers is a good quarterback, and you could say he's one of the best throwers of all time. He's not on that level, fucking Brett Favre now. Come on now. On the field, Brett Favre's the man. I give him all the credit and respect. He took lickings, he threw picks, whatever, but that man was him. He's a piece of shit
Ooh.
off the field
Ooh.
who needs to be locked up. On the field, A-Rod couldn't hold Brett Favre's straps.
Okay, okay. Oh wow. And y'all expect JV to come in after this? If I didn't know y'all were gonna cook like this, I'd have went first. Dang, like gotta follow up on that. But what I'm gonna say about Brett Favre, I'm gonna leave Aaron Rodgers out of this because the question was about Brett Favre, so I ain't gotta bring Aaron Rodgers in this. But what I seen from Brett Favre, to me, he's the ultimate definition of a gamer. Now, what does that mean? That means guys love to play with a guy like that. He's someone, he was energetic. You can tell he was passionate. He took chances and many times he got it right. He was having fun playing the game. And as Old Man alluded to earlier, he played in an era where a D lineman could basically crawl up into your knees and stuff like that. Heck, the New Orleans Saints figured the best way to take him out was literally to take him out. That's how they tried to stop him with the whole bounty hunting and stuff like that, because they were so afraid of what this man was doing, even at an older age. His game transcends throughout the generations, whether we're talking old style of football, whether we're talking newer style, Brett Favre and the way that he played the game. I'll never forget. I believe it was a Monday night game when they was playing against the Raiders, and his father had passed away. It was an emotional night. Many guys, I can understand not suiting up for that one, but he went out there and he played his heart out, in that game because football is what he truly was passionate about. You never had to worry about him going into some type of like dark retreat or something like that. But I mean, why would he do that? The man, he was having fun. This wasn't something he needed a break from. He loved every moment of it. And whether or not, I mean, did he throw some interceptions? Yeah, he threw some interceptions, but he took some chances for his team. And ultimately, he won, Super Bowl like that. And Brett Favre, he was a great competitor. That is how I view Brett Favre, just being a great competitor and the kind of person that, what a kind of teammate that, hey, if we're going to war, having a quarterback like that, if I'm a young receiver, he's not fit to do like Aaron Rodgers and then get on my case and be like, I don't want to throw you the ball. I know I said I wasn't going to mention Aaron Rodgers, but it just slipped
You
up there.
got to.
But
They like
yeah, like, like
projected.
I mean, and then hey, at what Brett Favre did in that one season with the Jets, what were they like 8-8 or whatever it was? Way better than what Rodgers is doing with them. That's for sure.
So
And that was the
JB.
worst year he had. Yeah.
So let me ask you this though. Since you ain't gonna bring Aaron Rodgers in the conversation, who's the better quarterback?
The better quarterback. Oh man, if we're talking, because again, if we're talking statistically speaking,
No, I'm talking about
obviously
over. I'm
Aaron
talking
Rodgers, but
yo bet
better
the better
quarterback
to
to
you.
JB,
No,
to
to you.
JB. To me, the better quarterback has to be Brett Favre, and it's because of the
I like
diva
that.
aspect of Aaron Rodgers.
I knew you was
That's
my
why.
guy, man. See,
The
you
diva aspect.
look at
So
stuff like I look at it though.
It is. I
Nope.
mean, because tell me this: how many times have we seen the Packers have a great regular season, but then come playoff time, they get stopped? Like whether it's to the 49ers, the kryptonite there. I mean, regular season, he can light it up, statistically speaking. He can light it up, like no doubt about that.
But
But
you know
in the
why in playoffs
playoffs,
though? He throw that ball out of bounds on 3 fucking plays.
mhm,
He throw it out of bounds. Instead of risking an interception that go on his, he will throw it out of bounds. Like,
mhm,
damn, bro, give me a chance. Throw that bitch to him. We got one-on-one coverage right here. Pop that
that's
boy
right.
in here. Let me make a play happen. No, he want to play it safe because he don't want no interceptions in this game. I know how he play. I know how he play, man. He
Oh
ain't
yeah,
fooling me.
that's right. So that's how I see it. That's how I see it. Let's see. Tyree says, "Listen, give me Brett Favre over A Rod any day, any day." So there we go. So, oh man, but that was shout out to 80s though, because that is definitely the highest amount that I have seen.
Yeah, shout out
Also
to
there.
80s, man.
So
I ain't never seen 60. I ain't know that motherfucking go past 50.
and so like that. That is
80s, man. 80s, man. Shout out to 80s, man. Shout out to everybody watching our live stream.
yeah,
Everybody with the super chat, watching, leaving
mhm.
comments.
On a
Like I told
Wednesday.
y'all, on the Wednesday, we appreciate everything, man. And
Hmm.
shout out to Lefty, man. My boy Lefty being the cut.
That's right. And shout out to Cash's mom. Thanks for coming through. Good
Yeah.
night to
Good
you.
night, Mama Cash.
All right, so everybody got their picks in for this one. All right, so Buccaneers versus the Chiefs here, and so oh man, we'll let you fire things up here.
Go with KC. Bucks
All
ain't
right,
got Mike Evans, I don't think, and they ain't got Chris Godwin. I gotta go
mhm.
with KC.
All right, I'll go next there, and so yeah, I mean, got to go with Kansas City. I guess the question I should ask you guys is, at what point does Kansas City lose this season? Now I know we don't have their schedule pulled up. If I need to pull up
I'm
their
about to
schedule,
pull it up.
after this? All
Yeah.
right, yeah, let us know. And then what at what point do they lose this season? Because they're at that point now where it's 7-0, then they hit that 8-0 mark. It's like, okay, will they do it? How far will they go? But they've had some injuries too. They've had some injuries. And the Raiders, that was a tough win for them. They got the win, but it was tough. But yeah, I got Kansas City. Oh man.
I got. Oh, I already said KC. I went first.
Okay. Okay. Bet. Yeah, JB's tripping.
Yeah,
All right. And how many points? Oh,
I
I
got
didn't
Kansas.
ask you. All right. So you got Kansas City. Okay. Okay. All right. So how many points for the Bucks and the Chiefs in this
I
one?
got the Chiefs and I got 40 points.
You got 40 points.
And
Oh, let's see.
the Chiefs play the Buccaneers, they play the Broncos, they play the Bills.
Ooh, look
They
at this.
Panthers.
Wait a minute here.
what?
90.
Hold on,
80s.
what the fuck?
80s just
80
went
with
platinum
90?
here and dropped 90 out here. I mean, records are being
He's
broke
paying JB light bills
tonight.
today.
And
Damn,
so,
80s.
oh
You dropped
man.
90s after
Oh
65?
man. I know, right? Oh
So
my goodness.
so JB in
Yeah.
80s. So in the super chat, you can drop any amount of money you want. You can drop $1 or you can drop what 1,000. Like what is the limit in the
I
super
You probably,
chat?
honestly do not know the limit
I
there.
thought it was 50.
Like I don't know the limit there,
nah,
but
it's like I think it's like not less than 1,000. I don't think you can go up past that.
man, that's insane. Appreciate
Damn,
that so
90.
much. 80s. I
80.
mean, JB finna have a good birthday
Hey,
here.
80 to fuck my whole. What the fuck was I doing? What you told me to look up? He done fuck my whole mind up. Like, damn.
He's like, what do you need
KC,
me to do?
KC's
Yeah.
schedule right
Oh yeah.
now.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
The only I think they might lose against the Buffalo Bills or maybe Houston.
But they full schedule though. They played the Buccaneers, the Broncos, the Bills, the Panthers, the Raiders, Chargers, Browns. The Browns might be a good one. And they at the Browns.
I'm gonna
They
say
played
Chargers.
they played the Texas and they play the Steelers at the
Ooh.
Steelers.
Oh,
And they
we
at
got
the
to pause here because this is coming through here. So hey JB, I said it before. I'll say it again. Basic Baker. JB does apologize to Basic Baker. I said some things about him,
Yeah,
in previous
damn
seasons
it.
there. But this year I've been cool. I made peace with Basic Baker. I have Baker Mayfield. But again. 80s topping 90 with
Oh, he dropped
95.
95.
He just dropped 95. That's right. He says,
Man,
I owe an apology to Spencer Rattler. Spencer might need to
80
apologize
acting
to
bad
JB.
on here tonight.
But hey, I've been choosing Spencer this year. I've been advocating for Spence this year. Now in
Hold
college,
on. Hold on. Wait. I know Adrian dropped 95 and dropped 50s and 90s and 50s and 40s. And I know Adrian went crazy tonight. And I want to say thank you to 80s.
yeah, thank you.
But apology to Spencer Rattler for what? What
Back
the
in the
Three
day,
hundred
oh,
and
back in the day
seventy-eight
when
dollars
Spence,
he dropped. Holy shit, 80s.
he
yeah,
did
back
what?
when,
He dropped like 380 bones.
Damn.
ooh,
80 got it.
They
80
oh
got
man,
80. 80
we all
must
know
got
where that money's going to though. That's going to the boss. That's going to JB's wife.
he's keeping those.
a I tell you what though, 80 got that he got some 90s money. 80's got some old money. He got some
Oh
80s
yeah,
money for real.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh man.
I ain't know it could go past 50.
But you know what? JB was the first person that when Spencer Rattler got replaced by Caleb Williams back there in Oklahoma years ago, I I I went all in on Spencer Rattler in terms of just criticizing him and stuff like that. I made a mockery of his failures, but his time at South Carolina sort of started to change JB a little bit once I seen him balling out with South Carolina. And then when he got drafted there to the Saints, I went ahead and said I believe that the kid's gonna, maybe be that guy who might be this year's version of, Brock Purdy in terms of a late round pick that, if given a chance, balls out. Now clearly that's not happening, but he's got a lot of injuries around him and stuff. But man, let's see. Cash says it goes up to 500, so it can go up to 500 per catch. So,
Oh, I
man,
ain't
but
know that.
I appreciate that 80s.
Yeah,
I
that was the
appreciate
80s.
that, man. Like
That's 80s.
this is big.
That's 80s. We need to, he dropped the 22.
He just dropped the 20, man. He
Hey,
just
listen,
dropped the
80s, you
20.
acting
Like
bad.
how
Listen,
Daniel Jones drops fumbles. He just dropped the 20.
yeah, hey, 80s. Whenever you want to go live, contact me on Instagram or Twitter. Me and you can go live together, bro. Cause you at the bad tonight for our show tonight, man.
That's
And I'm
right.
happy JB and old man brought me on their channel, dude.
Hmm.
I love going live with them every week, man.
Oh yeah.
Especially talk about Ohio State. I love that.
My man said you guys are better satisfaction than hookers, man.
Damn.
I literally just read that. Samuel says, "Thank you, 80s, keeping the lights on, keeping the building paid, all of that
Man,
stuff,
he
man. That's
80 acting bad.
oh man,
I didn't know that bitch went up to 500. I thought the max
yeah.
was 50.
Oh
I,
man,
I just I just thought you could drop a lot of 50s in the chat. I know the bitch went up to 500.
oh man,
Damn.
that's insane. That's insane. There, I mean, much appreciated there. This is the perfect way for JB's last stream as a 30-year-old to actually go down because now that we moved the Friday one to today, the next time I stream Saturday, I'll be 31 now. So
Oh man, you a
perfect way
young
for
buck
that.
still, man. I'm
So,
36, man.
yes. Oh man, but hey, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good here. I appreciate that. Cash said you 80s, you buying some bad hookers.
Yeah, 80s, man.
Cash is
80s,
like,
man.
hey, with this
That's
kind of
bad
money,
tonight. Damn. Hey,
oh
80s.
yeah,
I'm gonna finish the whole bottle for you tonight. Shit.
oh yeah.
For real,
Oh
man.
man, Tyree said we owe.
Yeah,
Tyree
it'll
said
be
we
old ass.
owe
Shit.
for sure.
JB, after our live stream with
Hmm.
all this drinking, shit, I barely get up for work in the morning.
Oh man, you just remind me we got 100, and there
Man,
we
hold on.
go. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Oh my, Zoe's got to sit down for a minute, y'all. Oh man, 80s.
This
Thank
man
you
done dropped
so
100 in the
much.
super chat.
Dropped a
Yeah.
hundred.
Man,
That's
what the fuck?
oh
What do you
man. He
say?
says he says
Zoe.
zone bend the Jalen Hurts knees.
Oh man, 80s, man. Hey, 80,
Oh
80s.
man,
After you
80s.
did what you did tonight, bro, I said Jalen Hurts played good the past couple of weeks. Like, what more
He's
you
like,
want
I
me to
said something good. He's like, what else
what
I
more you
can
want me to
say?
say though? I said he been playing good. But by you doing those super chats and being a Jalen Hurts fan,
He's
he a
like,
top 5 quarterback, 80s. He a top 5 quarterback.
we
I'm on the
found the
Hurts.
right price.
I'm on the Jalen Hurts train, y'all.
He
Jalen Hurts
found
to
the
the
right
Super
place.
Bowl. Shit. I like. Hey, look for real though. I like what I see out of
He
Jalen Hurts
changed
this
the
year.
game.
JB. I like what I see out of Jalen Hurts, man. He getting the ball to the playmakers.
Woo.
No turnovers. He running. They looking good right now. 80s.
Shoot.
The
Well,
Eagles looking good.
let JB add to that one. Devontae Smith, 80's favorite player. Devontae Smith been
Where
balling,
he from?
you know,
He
from
from Alabama.
Alabama, from Alabama, so those two, they about to go out there and light it up this week.
Hey,
They
Catch
about to light
crazy.
it up.
You see what
Catch
Catch
this Zoe
said?
can be bought. We just found that out. We found out the price. Zoe can be bought. Old man's in such a shock he had to leave. He could not believe it. He could not
Oh
believe
man.
it.
Hey, you done made old man lead the chat.
Oh man.
You done dropped some shit in this bitch tonight. Old man had a log off.
Oh man. He's like, whoo, man, look at that. Look at that. Bills are being paid today.
Man, listen. Damn.
Oh
I'm a
man.
Jalen Hurts fan. Shit, fuck it. Jalen Hurts, he been playing good though. He been playing good. I can't lie. They look like Super Bowl contenders, bro.
Now I wonder, can we get him to say that Michigan finna lose to Oregon? I wonder, can we get him to do that now?
Man, he an Eagle fan, bro. They ain't got shit to do with Michigan, bro. What 80s doing,
Oh,
this
wait a
ain't got shit
minute.
to.
He says he's blocked from sending super chats. Is this like some
Damn,
type of
you
system
is?
that they have that prevents you from sending all your money? It must be like a preventive system that they have.
It's
That,
probably
that's,
it's
Okay.
probably that such the case if someone stole a bank card or something, they probably only let you send so
they
much.
they might they
That
might
makes
think
sense.
somebody stole your shit. You
And
tripping on this
for real,
motherfucker 80s.
you might just get an email
Hell
that's
yeah,
saying
you for sure
confirm
gonna
this
get a
is you.
text. Is this you?
If it ain't
Confirm.
them,
Hey,
your
hey, what
bank
they
gonna
gonna
do
say?
it.
Confirm the number we just sent you. Shit,
Hmm.
80 tripping.
Oh man, would appreciate it. Let's see. Skull says Zoe makes up for missing the parlay last week.
Man, 80 tripping.
Yes. Oh
But I
man.
tell you what though, 80s on some real shit though,
Oh
we are
man, call
appreciate
my
that though,
bank.
man.
Oh yeah.
Me, JBO, man, we are
Oh, we
appreciate that
do.
though.
We do.
Like that like people send a super chat. I don't know how you feel, JB. I feel a certain way. I feel like damn, they really rock with me, dog. They sending me
Oh
money on
yeah.
here.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's big. Even though y'all watching us too, that's big too,
Mhm.
though. And
Oh yeah.
y'all leaving comments. But damn, what up though, RC? Yeah, y'all acting
RC
bad
in the
tonight, man.
building.
I don't know. JB
RC.
gonna log off. Zoe gonna be here all night. Ain't no work tomorrow.
See, I'm about to
I'm
say
here
you
all night.
you gonna be the one with that's missing work tomorrow.
Get some work. I'm about to talk about baseball after this.
Zoe says, "What you say? Leave Michigan alone." Oh man. Let's
Yeah, leave
see.
Michigan
Eddie
alone.
says,
Michigan ain't got
"Old
shit to
man,
do with
call
this.
my bank." Oh man. RC says, "JV." Good old RC in the building. Says, "What up, crew?" And so now we can focus on the comments a little bit more here. And so Cash says, my bank sends me a notification when I drop a lot of super chats. Your banks get nervous. They get nervous.
Hold on, he moved to
And
the
so,
green.
oh, wait a minute.
What that mean?
80s just 80s just gifted. He just gifted five people memberships for JB. So that means that I now have five additional members here. I appreciate that, 80s. He did that once before. He did that once
Yeah.
before here. So gifted five members there in which they have access now to everything that members have access to here on my channel, which is the emojis and stuff. So, oh man. Oh man, 80's
80
the
at the
real
80
MVP.
at the bath. 80 look
We
80
better.
having a good night tonight. 80, what going on at your crib tonight?
I tell you,
Drinking.
I got to guess. I got to guess. Tomorrow's
He's drinking.
Halloween. Tomorrow's Halloween. He's got something set up for tomorrow. I guarantee you that. And so
Shit. I
that's
got
what it is.
I got a different take, JB.
What is it?
Shit, he drinking, got two girls over there.
Two. With that kind of money, more than two. More than two. More than at least 12. At least 12. At
80's
least
acting
12.
bad. Damn.
Oh man.
Shit, nah.
RC said, JB, your Lakers back to trash. And now, RC, we having a good time right now. RC, how you gonna come here and talk about the Lakers like that, man?
Man,
We having a
gotta
Oh,
good
he
bring the
ain't
time,
do
man.
Lakers
that
into
though.
this
Come
shit.
Oh,
on, man. Come on, man. Let's see. Samuel says, "Oh yeah, Saturday. JB will be streaming Saturday. That's actually my next live stream. It'll just be one because again, Saturday is JB's birthday, but it's going to be Penn State versus Ohio State. As much as old man cautions me not to do it here, but y'all know JB gonna have to do it here. So yeah, that's the matchup, and that's going to be 12 o'clock Eastern time. Penn State versus Ohio State in that matchup. So you guys know how important that game is for JB. Need the Buckeyes to come up with a W there. Absolutely. Otherwise, that's pretty much the season. So, but yeah, it's going to be Saturday at 12 o'clock Eastern, Samuel. Let's see, Tyree says, almost forgot to drop a sub, but that done for show. Enjoying my time here. And so I appreciate that, Tyree. Thanks for coming through here. And also, make sure that you are subbed also to my guy in the Zoe as well. And oh
Yes,
man, let him know where he can follow you at.
subscribe to my
Oh, he
channel
already
too.
followed me. That's my boy from
Okay.
Mac. That's my buddy from Mac Stream. He's
Okay,
a
okay,
past
bet,
fan. He's a past fan too.
bet. All right. What were
80
you about
with
to say,
another
son?
80 with another super chat though.
Well, you got it fixed. You got unblocked. Got
Your ass
unblocked.
unblocked. You hit that you put that code in, huh, boy?
Oh, hey, with that kind of money, shoot, he can if he wanted to hack something, he could. He could with that kind of money there. He says, all seriousness, Halloween is everything to me. Rain is okay. The forecast for tomorrow, please give positive there. So, oh yeah. Hey, if me and Zoe got to stand out there and we got to hold up like this big old thing to prevent the rain from raining on y'all parade, at this point,
Hell
you can
yeah.
count on us. You can
Hey,
count
80s.
on us.
Hey, 80, hey, where 80s from? You know?
Let's see, 80s. Where are you from, 80s? I want to say that
New
Pennsylvania
York.
area, but
Oh,
well, let's see where he's from actually. I don't want to be wrong about that one. But let's see. Tyrese says you need Penn State to shake life.
Oh no.
nah.
Nah, we
RC,
need
you
that.
JB would
RC,
be
you
hurt.
better watch your
Yeah,
mouth, RC.
JB,
if
old
you'd have
man, be
saw
hurt.
if you'd have saw how hurt JB was when Ohio State lost to Oregon, you'd have felt bad for us. Even if you hate us, you would have felt bad for us because it was hard for JB to see that how we lost in that fashion and all like that. To be in field goal range and have an idiot that just was unaware of the time. That hurt JB soul. That hurts JB soul there. All right, let's see. RC says, "Oh man, mob a closet Bears and Panthers fan." Let's see. Tyree says, "Sub to Zoe too." That's what's up. Appreciate that and appreciate you. And Samuel says, "Good, great game, Ohio State." I surely hope it's going to be a good one, Samuel. It's JB's birthday too. That'll mess up the whole vibe. Y'all don't want that for JB. Cash says his mom and dad. Let's see. Lefty says, "Back to work later, nerds." Appreciate you coming through, Lefty. Take care. Let's see. 80 says, born and raised Philadelphia. All right, so I knew it. Pennsylvania. Okay. Lives in Louisville, Kentucky for work. Okay. Bet. That explains the ties to Eagles, Penn State. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. And Samuel says to follow him on YouTube. So there you go. But oh man, so we've gone through, we've done our picks here. So last thing we'll do here, and again, I will be cautious of time with it being on a Wednesday here, and I know that people got to work. We'll take a look at the updated conference standings, well, division standings as well for each conference. So let me
Man,
share
you,
this
you keep
tab.
on talking about work. Shit, ain't no work for me tomorrow, JB. Shit, ain't no work for me.
Well, JB,
Shit.
JB's taking off Friday there. JB's gonna actually go and get a haircut. I know it's
For
been
that
forever,
birthday
so JB's
weekend,
taking
my
off
boy
for that.
about to be what, 31?
31.
That's a blessing,
31.
man. Hey,
So
if I don't talk to you Saturday, I should talk to you though. But man, happy early birthday, bro. Congratulations, man.
appreciate that.
And that's a blessing. That's a
Appreciate
blessing
that.
for real
We
though.
will talk as long as Ohio State do what they're supposed to do. We will talk.
See,
Otherwise,
see, I
we gonna
don't
have to
like
wait.
that. See, I don't like that though. So if they lose, I ain't gonna talk to you Saturday.
Nah, you saw what I did for the Oregon game. You
Yeah,
saw I was right there. I was
you,
hurting everything. I sat here in this chair when the stream ended for about 20 minutes. I didn't move or nothing. I sat right there just looking at the screen. JB was hurt, y'all. Like he was hurt after that game.
and
I
let me
was.
ask you, and JB, let me ask you this:
Yeah.
you want kids, your wife want kids. You want to bring your kids up to some shit like that though, JB?
Of course. Of course. Hey, there's some fans out there that
You
they ain't
supposed to
never
want, you supposed to
experienced.
want better for your kids, JB.
Hey, it's not like I was asking them to grow up and be, like early. And again, no offense to any Lion fans, but before like 5 years ago, a Lions fan or something like that. Now that would have been torture. I'm happy for him now. That's why I want to see Detroit go out there and actually get a Super Bowl. I am rooting for them to get a Super Bowl, but
So
shoot,
so
that would have been
JB.
torture.
So let me ask you this though. So how do it feel to like not ride? Like how do it feel to root not for your home team? Your home team would be who?
It would be the Miami Hurricanes.
What about NFL? The Dolphins?
It would have been the Dolphins
So how I
instead.
feel? So how do it feel not to root for your home team?
I never wanted to be the person who just because I stayed in the area root for the team where everybody else around me just rooting for the same team. I wanted to pick my own team, for my own, like reasons, my own identity. For Ohio
Okay.
State, I chose them because they beat University of Miami, and with my dad being a Hurricane fan, what better way than to choose the team that had beat them at that time in the
Damn,
national
you hold on,
championship?
wait. Your daddy is a Hurricane fan, and
Yeah,
you
Hurricane
became a
fan.
fan after Ohio State beat them.
That's right. That's
Oh,
right.
you like to go against the grain.
Exactly. You got
Oh,
to. You got to. I mean, I'm
oh,
pretty sure with old man down there being in New York but being a Patriot fan, shoot, I imagine it's a similar story, is it not?
I'm in Buffalo. I'm
yeah,
smack dab. I'm like 30 minutes away from the stadium.
but old man ain't shit. But how old you, old man? 30.
Yeah, I'm about to be 31 in December.
So old man ain't see Buffalo go to all them Super Bowls. He ain't see no Super Bowls.
That's right.
I
And
was
he
never
prefers it
big.
that
I
way.
was never a Bills fan. I
No,
was
I'm
always a
saying,
Pats fan.
no, I'm saying though, if you was older, you might have been a Buffalo fan if you were like
Hell
50.
no, I wouldn't have.
You right, my bad. Damn, he
RC
hate
said that
Buffalo.
Hey,
JB.
fuck the Bills and always fuck the Bills. Remember that in the zone.
What do they say though? What do they say? Cause me, I'm from Detroit, but I don't never say fuck the Lions though. Like I don't have no ill will towards the Lions.
You
It
know,
don't.
you really want to know why I hate the Bills for real?
Why?
And I'll keep it 100 with you. It's not even the players.
Hold
It's
on,
not even
wait.
the team.
I know what it is.
Where is it?
You 30 years old. A Bill player took your girlfriend, didn't he?
No, it's the
Okay.
fans. Their fans are nothing but not all of
He
them.
did not just say that.
Most of them are scummy, filthy, nothing but fucking living off the government hicks who thinks it's all right to throw bill bottles at little kids, to dump porta potties with females in them, and act like you guys did anything when you got your ass whooped by Patriots for 20 years and lost 4 Super Bowls in a row, you damn Bills fans. Y'all hear me talking to you. Y'all think you win the Super Bowl? Motherfuckers, you ain't never seen the Super Bowl. And Sauce Allen is going to be the new Dan Marino. He ain't winning you no shit either. Kiss my ass,
My
Buffalo.
bad. I done got some shit started.
He
I
did.
see RC says, Zoe, bro. I'm really from Chicago. I hate these motherfucking teams. Only Chicago team I root for is the Blackhawks. I hate the Bulls, Bears,
White
the
Sox instead of White
fight.
Sox.
Who is? Oh,
He means the White
okay.
Sox, but he's just, spin off of
And I,
that.
and I don't like the Cubs either. See, I don't feel like that with Detroit. See, Detroit is a different place though. But I just grew up a Vikings fan because my whole family were Michigan fans, and when it came to NFL, they really ain't care. So I latched on to another team. Like I like the Denver Broncos at first, but the Vikings, they did something to me because, like, man, I'm not racist though, y'all. But to me, the Vikings was the first black team I ever seen in NFL. A quarterback, a coach, a wide receiver, the players. I'm like, damn, this the only black team in the NFL, y'all. That's how it was when you were growing up, though. You
That's
feel me,
true.
though, JB?
I remember my brother was a Florida State fan for that reason because every year they had like a black quarterback. So
Yeah,
I
but
know what
it's
you
just
mean.
great. Like I never seen that because I was a Bronco fan, and by me seeing the Vikings because the Lions would get blacked out, I'm like, damn, I never seen this shit before, and I thought the head coach was the owner. Shit, I ain't know shit about no owner back then.
Hey, shout out to Giants fan. What's good with you? Thank you for coming
Yeah, shout out to the
through.
Giant
How
fan.
are you?
Yeah, but
Meanwhile, 80 says
yeah,
can't
but
send a
shit,
super chat.
but to this day though, JB, like even when I got older. It would never like fuck the Lions. Like I never had no ill
Uh-huh.
will toward the Lions. I never
I'll
was a Lion
say
fan. I
I'll
don't
say
care.
this.
Huh?
For me, I mean, it wasn't a real like strong hatred. Like the how I
So
hate the Jets,
basically, you
I
ain't
hate
got
the
you ain't
Jets.
got the old man hatred. Let's just say it
No.
that
Basically,
way. You
Yeah,
I have
I
that towards the Jets to a degree with them, but I don't have that for the Dolphins there because most of my life, like I remember them growing up, they were bad, So it was to the point where when they did good, I almost felt like, oh, like that's nice for them, good for them. Now it's annoying when they beat us, but it's not a hatred. Now the Jets, I can't stand them. You can thank Rex Ryan a lot for that. He fueled my hatred for the Jets because when they had Herm Edwards and stuff like that, I didn't have a problem with them chapping in it. But after that, everybody brought in after that. Oh man, they grew to be the team that I disliked. Second most probably to the Giants, but I feel like my hatred for the Giants is sort of a little bit diminishing, and the Jets are taking over as the most hated team. So for me, but it's not like oh man, because oh man, I feel like you see them on the street there, you're going
yeah.
after them
Oh, I,
aggressively.
I tell them straight to the face, man. I tell them you all can piss up a rope on me. I said that's why you all dating these Bills fans. All
And
you
you
Bills
live there
fans
though.
that are women, you never looking for a ring.
Damn.
Now
Oh
let's
man.
see what 80 said here. 80 says, JB, if my opinion matters, you and Zone are like peanut butter and jelly, Rocky and Apollo. And so I appreciate that. But let
Yeah,
us know which one is Rocky and which one is the peanut butter. Let us know
exactly.
that
Like that's
one.
I guess we opposite. That's good for the channel though, but
It
who
is.
who?
It is
Shit. Who is who?
opposite, but it still flows good though. It still flows good
Yeah,
though.
like we don't argue for real. We just had debates, but
Hmm.
we don't be
Oh
rude
yeah.
with the shit. Like
Oh yeah.
we
And
don't do
what does that
nothing.
make old man? What does that make old man?
What is old man art 80s? The bread that keep it together.
Let's
But
see.
I don't
Let's
know
see.
though, 80s. They both Ohio States and New England fans. I don't know how the fuck that shit even that don't even go
It's
together.
amazing. Like
JB, pop that
literally.
lad.
Like
Go ahead.
Pop RC's comment up real quick, so
The
I can.
last one.
So I can
All right.
yeah.
Let me
RC,
see.
no, I'll spit on them and tell them. Yeah, I just spit on you, you damn Bills fan.
Dang.
I won't say it's from the rain, pimpin'. I hate them. Oh, I hate these Bills fans. What up?
yeah.
Ooh, if they were on fire, I wouldn't pee on them.
But it's
Not
crazy
all of
though.
them now. Not all of them. The kids, nothing against you. Women, nothing against you. Y'all knew who I'm talking about. You drunken ass grown men thinking you all bad because you want to drink and fuck out of here. You
Hold on a
in the
second.
zone.
Hold on here. I want to see what Koch said. And thanks for coming through again, Giants fan. You take care. You take care. Koch says he hate the Heat. He said I am indifferent with all other Florida teams, but he hate the Heat. Is there a story, a background behind why you hate the Heat specifically?
Like yeah, I want to know like why do
I
like
don't. I don't see
like
too many people that hate the Heat
but I
specifically.
don't know though like why like see me personally I don't hate the Lions. I don't root for them, but I don't
Mhm.
hate them. But why do y'all hate the team that y'all are from though? Like what did they do to y'all for them to hate for y'all to hate them?
The Bills fans.
I mean, I don't have.
That's my hatred. Is I looked at them. I seen when I went to my first Bills fan game ever. I was the Patriots versus New England. New England versus the Bills. I did not pick a side. In fact, Buffalo won that game. The reason I said, you know what, I'm never gonna be a Bills fan is when I walked outside, I seen a grown ass man throw a bill bottle at a Patriots fan who was a little kid and a female.
Damn.
Right when I seen that, I'm like, yeah, you and it wasn't just one. I'm talking about is most of the Bills fans. Most of Bills fans are nothing but drunks and scumbags. There's like I
That
say
man said
75%.
he said drunk. Yeah,
I'm not
Yeah,
lying.
I don't have that strong hatred of the Dolphins there. Because I mean, to me, if you know fans for that root for Miami teams, when the team is bad, you ain't gonna hear from them. They're gonna be distracted with other teams. It's not like they have like a diehard fan base, like I can say about like. And I have to point out teams that were not that great. But you look at Chicago teams, you look at Detroit teams, they had loyalty, regardless of what their team do. They're gonna be there. They're gonna fill up the stands. But shoot, even when the Heat basketball team make it to like a deep run into the playoffs. Once they start losing the game, everybody hitting the mixes. They done. They done. If you like, they don't have that same sense of like loyalty to where they're going to display it win, lose, or draw. It's just if things are good, they're going to show up. They got a good team, they'll be there. But if they got a bad team, then hey, you might want to discount them tickets there and stuff like that because there's other things going on that they rather pay attention to. So,
Right. Yeah.
so there's no reason for me to strongly hate them or anything like that. Let's see, 80's about to restart that. All right, bet. RC said, "Old man Mob, they got to win a championship at some point." You say, "JB, old man said, let it happen in year 4098." I mean, if it happened that
RC,
far into the
it
future,
could be 10,000 years, and Buffalo would still be the only team in the division with no Super Bowl. Picture this: New England 6, Dolphins 2, New York Jets 1. By the way, the Colts used to be in the division. They won a Super Bowl in the division. Come on now, Buffalo. You have basically 5 teams in the division, and your sorry ass can't win one. Get the
let's see, Professor, what's good? What's good? He
What
says
up, Professor?
LeBron
What's going
ruined the
on?
says LeBron ruined the Heat and City,
Damn, how you
and
do
so
that? He won
has
a
to be
championship over. He won 2 rings over there, didn't he? Didn't they win 2?
they won.
If
Let me read
anything,
this.
LeBron killed the Lakers.
And so
Y'all get off of
he
LeBron, man.
so standing up for his boy there.
Y'all get
Okay.
off of LeBron, man. We watching
Let me
greatness
guess,
right
you
now.
got him at the GOAT.
No, he up there though. He top 5.
Let's see,
I
Cash
hate him,
says,
but I got him the second.
okay, so you like the Hawks there. Okay, nice. I spent a lot of my time in Georgia there. So them Hawks, I
The
mean,
Hawks, man, the
hey,
Hawks ain't shit.
I root for them though. Well, especially when they had like, Joe Johnson them during that era. I did root for them. I did. What's sad to me is the drop off that the Detroit Pistons had in the NBA because like that just
No, don't do that
Ooh,
though. We ain't gonna talk
they
about
just
the.
ooh,
Hey,
talk
no, hey,
about
hey, hey, hey,
bad.
hey,
that was
hey.
really bad. Like
I'm
I
a
miss the
Piston fan.
days.
I'm a
I,
Piston Tiger Wear Wings. Don't do that. We ain't gonna do
I
that
miss the
though.
days of a Ben
We
Wallace,
ain't gonna do that. He
Rasheed
said keep it moving.
Wallace, Chancey. I miss those days, but man, that was a big drop off. Nobody was prepared for that. All right, but I understand that. Yeah, Heat fans, I can understand that. Okay. You said the only Heat fan you can stand is your nephew. Gotcha. RC says, Zoe, the Bears, the Bulls, the Sox, the Cubs, all they care about is capital, Federal Reserve money. They don't put effort and real commitment into winning. You say, I'd rather suffer or succeed with other teams. And
Oh,
that's how RC sees it.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know about other team and out and puss like that, but I feel you.
RC says, Miami, the parties and bashes are more fun than the games, Chief.
I can
And
believe
so
that.
I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. RC says, hell, to be honest, the Bulls got lucky when Michael Jordan fell into their lap. And so, hey, sometimes it takes a little luck. That's the thing about sports. Sometimes it takes a
Yeah.
little luck. You're gonna need some luck sometimes to win it. Let's see, Cash says Heat have three, one without James. And so yeah, he meant the ones that James brought to the Heat. But yeah, the one
Yeah.
that D Wade and Shaq got, oh yeah. To
They,
this day, I'm still
but
mad we didn't get the yeah, go ahead.
they only got one, right?
Without
Wade,
him, yeah,
Wade and Shaq only got one, right?
that's right.
And LeBron got 2 was on right,
That's right.
but Ben to 3.
That's right.
Yeah, right. Like at the end of the day, though, LeBron too had a good career though. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. At the end of the day, like you said, like greatness is greatness. Different
yeah.
errors, different rules. We get all that, but we just got to appreciate that we've been able to see a lot of these great players play in their time. At the end of the
Cause
day,
look though, after LeBron, who's gonna be the face of the NBA? That can do what LeBron do. LeBron show up. LeBron be showing out. Who else gonna get?
Here's the thing. Nobody's gonna be able to do what LeBron. Nobody's gonna be able to carry the NBA like
mhm,
LeBron has. I'm not the big LeBron fan. I'll give him his respect. I have him as the
Right?
second greatest player of all time behind MJ. Nobody's gonna be able to carry the NBA like LeBron. If you asking who might be the face of it, I'm thinking not Taysom. Yeah, Tatum from the
Tatum.
Jason
Boston.
Jason Tatum.
Oh, oh,
We went to LeBron to Jason Tatum, who ain't
So
even the best.
if you no, listen to me. If they keep winning like they should, who else is gonna give to?
I feel you
Wemby?
know, but oh
Wemby?
man, he not even the best player on his foot on his basketball team.
I understand that. I'm just saying. You asked the
you
thing.
know
I'm
what?
giving you my honest opinion.
I like
I think he would.
I like what Catch said. Luca. Got to go that
Who?
direction. Luca.
Man, fuck no. Luca play for who?
What has
Dallas,
Luca?
right?
What has
Dallas.
Luca done? And
Luca
that's
ain't
what I'm
did
saying.
shit.
If you,
I mean, but who else
Man,
we
fuck
who else we
no.
gonna put?
What the fuck is Luca done?
I'm just
Luca ain't
saying.
do shit in the playoff last year when he had Kyrie. Ain't no damn Luca.
so if
I
you
Maybe
thought
looking
let's
around, you maybe Jokic
I thought y'all gonna say my man from Minnesota. If anybody,
and
the the
I
young
mean,
boy.
but what has he
Ant
done?
Man.
Yeah,
But
What has he
here's
done?
my thing.
he up and coming though. He
He's
shit.
up and coming.
Luca been in the league longer than him.
And what he do
I'm not.
last year?
I'm not taking.
They
I'm
went to
not.
the playoff. They had a deep playoff run.
He didn't just he got to what, the championship. Sure, he
Who?
didn't win it, but he at
What
least
if?
got there.
But what did Luca done? How long Luca been in the NBA compared to Ant Man?
I mean, it's like my man Cash just said down there, like that international appeal,
Man, fuck
that
no.
that'll
That shit
do
don't
it.
work.
That'll
That shit
do
don't
it.
work for the NBA. Nobody give a fuck what I'm doing. What the fuck? What are you doing? You
Hey, well, let's get 80's question here. He says, well, what he says, it's Halloween. Who would be a better quarterback, Michael Myers or Jason Berners? And so we'll let O go first.
I'm taking Jason because you know why? He ain't
Why?
gonna give up. He ain't gonna give up, and that dude ain't gonna go down. That dude go. That dude, man, give me Jason.
Okay, okay. So
man, I never knew that was Jason's last name. I never knew that.
You never
I
knew that?
hell no. I don't watch them. I don't watch them Jasons and Jason movies like that for real. I probably only seen one of each for real. I don't watch.
The old
I don't.
ones are better.
I don't watch the Halloween movies.
yeah.
But I probably go with Michael Myers. He more popular, I guess. I don't watch
All
them
right.
movies.
All right. I'm a rock with Jason here. I'm a trust old man's instinct here, so I'm a rock with Jason here. But I too don't watch a lot as well. All right. Let's see. But yeah, 80
No
says he
offense,
can't
it
say
all
Super
depends on
Champ.
what you want.
Yeah, I
You
don't
want
know. I
Michael
don't.
Myers, who's a mental case, who's killing his own family, and I use this out of all the respect. You want a mental handicapped person and
What
Jason Boyd, whose
what
one
Jason
thing is kill him.
what Jason do? Who do he kill?
He kills the people at the lake
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch them movies. I ain't gonna lie to
because
you.
mama told him to kill him because they bullies, and
I
that's
said
why I like Jason.
I seen a Michael Myers movie for the first time last week when my girl fell asleep. It was the first Michael Myers movie. I don't watch the movies, man. That was my first time watching one of the Michael Myers movies.
You gotta watch the old ones. The new
Yeah,
ones
I watched
suck.
the old one. I watched the first one.
So
It,
that's what I'm trying to say. The older ones way better. The new one fucking suck. They horrible. They need to stop.
Yeah, they trying to limit your 80s. That's what they're trying to do. But RC, to your previous comment there, so yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I seen those clips there. Pure disappointment there. Broke their hearts. All right, let's see. RC says, Old Man Mob, the ratings are down all around the NBA already this season. And
Mm-hmm.
so, yep.
Because if you notice, if you want to look around the NBA, it kind of remind me of the old school a little bit, where you have maybe 2 to 4 super teams. Look at Boston. Look at New York. The Knicks. Look at the 76ers. Look at those teams. Look at OKC. They got from the top to the bottom is good. They're going all out, and then you just got other teams trying to fight.
Yep,
Could be right.
that's right. All right, let's see. All right, so Skull says Myers, because he is cold blooded, he has that killer instinct. That's right. And the coldest eyes you've ever seen. He's got, well, those are the intangibles that you that we say we look for.
That
That
we
we
look
all
for.
say we look
That we
for.
look for a killer.
Oh yeah, let's see. RC says Michael Myers Halloween movies is more my cup of tea. The Jason movies are campy and cheesy horror. And so, okay, RC breaking it down.
Yeah,
He says,
I don't watch them.
says JB watches Chucky's Child Play on repeat every day. And so, nah, RC, nah. All right, but let's go ahead and look at the up-to-date standings here. First, looking at the AFC East at the top. Can y'all see it good, or do I need to make it bigger here? Probably need to make it
I
bigger.
can't see it.
Yeah, let me. I got you.
I know the Bills are up in there.
There we go.
Right. Oh yeah, that's good right there.
All right. So, I mean, look at that, man. Buffalo 6-2 right now. I mean, whew,
They
in
are
conference
they
play
are what, 3
4-2.
games?
They up 4 games, ain't it?
They up in the division. They up two.
Up 2 games in the division. And so, but yeah, I mean, look at that. That's just talk about a walk away.
That's what I'm saying. If Dolphins lose and Pats find a way to win, Pats are tied in second place. That's how bad this division is.
Yep.
Do y'all feel like the Pack can win the division?
Who?
The Packers.
The Patriots.
Hell,
Oh, come
there's no
on,
way
man.
we ain't beating
Come on
Buffalo.
now, Zoe. We are
Oh
more
no,
realistic
I
than
just,
that.
no, I just asked.
Nah, we ain't beating Buffalo.
Nah. Come on now.
It's over. Buffalo won the division. They ain't win no Super Bowl, but they win the division.
We can just hope for some positive momentum. That's it. We just try and get a little positivity heading into the offseason. That's it,
He
Zoe.
says building the foundation.
Okay. I got y'all.
RC says Jameis Winston, Zoe. Is Jameis gonna keep letting his light shine? Or JB and Zoe, was that a fluke, an anomaly game from Jameis? I mean, Jameis is going to throw the ball for some yards, and these receivers are going to be happy because of that, because it means they're going to get, some big plays. But he also going to turn the ball over. All right. Now, what
Yeah.
was the anomaly is the fact he didn't throw an interception. That's the anomaly. He's going to go out there and get you a pick or two. Think of what was his name last year? Was it Jake Browning for the Bengals last year,
Yeah,
in
that
which he
was
would go in
yeah.
there, throw like 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and stuff like that. But he would move the ball. And so expect that there from Cleveland, in which they'll move the ball. And hopefully, as Nick Chubb continues to go throughout the season, and then they get, Jerome Ford more healthy, those two can help them add a little bit more balance in the run game to go with that, in which Nick Chubb's doing better each and each week, but they still want to be cautious with him. But the receivers are happy. The offense will move the ball. They'll be a lot more fun to watch because they were unwatchable prior to this. They'll be a lot more fun. They'll win more games, but they'll turn the ball over, and it's too late for their season. I feel like it's too late for their season, but it will make them more fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Catch says we should watch Terrifier. Look it up. Oh man, I'll let Zoe watch it first and give me the review.
If you like horror movies, like bloody movies, but it's really good.
I don't watch movies like that.
JB's the same. JB's the same. Samuel says next month's his birthday. He'll be turning 26 on Tuesday, November 5th. And so, well, early happy birthday. Me and Samuel are going to be celebrating for sure. All right, let's see. RC says, Old Man Mob, Zoe, and JB is nightmare juice every time I sit through the Cowboys game. Oh, man. Yeah, I feel bad for you, RC. I feel real bad for you. It's not a good time to be. Well, when is a good time to be a Cowboy fan? But especially this year, it's not a good year to be a Cowboy fan. Tough year. Cash says not yet. Looking forward to it. Cash says Zoe and JB afraid of clowns, and so nah, JB's not afraid of clowns. I remember when I was back at the University of West Georgia, and they had like some clowns that was running around and was trying to catch people like around the campus during that time. And so at that time, in addition to being a resident assistant, I was also like a safety patrol driver as well. So had to be on the lookout for them clowns because a lot of people were afraid of them clowns. and stuff like that. And I was like, well, I ain't see one clown. So, but nah, JB has no fear of clowns. Let's see. RC says, warning: the terrifying movie has nonstop blood, guts, bones, and body parts all over and through it. Nah, that's a little too extreme right there for JB. Little too extreme right there for JB, for sure. All right, so we talked about the AFC East. What about the AFC North? With the Steelers currently right now at 6-2 on top, Ravens 5-3 after losing to the Browns, Bengals at 3-5, and then the Browns at 2-6. So, how do we think this plays out the rest of the way?
Should the Ravens win, it's gonna be a dog fight.
Hmm.
Pittsburgh coming number 2. Shit, the Bengals over with, man. The Browns ain't doing nothing. That's over with.
Hmm.
Mike Tomlin, the coach of the year, man. Look what he doing with what he working with, man.
You know what stands out to me when I look at the Cincinnati Bengals this season? A very interesting thing I just noticed. Look at their home record. They are 0-4 at home, but 3-1 on the road. That's embarrassing there. That's
They,
embarrassing there to go 0-4 at home.
they road warriors.
And
they
so,
do some road warriors right there for
for
real.
real, like seriously, seriously.
At
Oh
this
man,
point, though, Pittsburgh. At this point, the Pittsburgh Steelers need to trade for a quarterback that's already in the NFL. Cause they can draft wide receivers good, and they can do everything else good except for get quarterback. Trade for a quarterback that's already got paid or about to get paid. Trade for a quarterback, man. They need a quarterback.
who would you recommend
To get traded,
that they
probably
should
like
trade for?
you can look at Justin Herbert. Cause I know Harbaugh ain't a fan of Justin Herbert. You can look at him, or you can look at like I don't know, like Mac Jones.
No, keep him away.
But I don't know though. But they need to trade for a quarterback though because they can't trade. They can't draft quarterbacks.
How about this? If they don't keep Justin Fields,
No,
and if
they
they
ain't
don't,
keeping.
and if
Nah,
they not gonna draft the QB, I understand that he gave up on the coach. He tapped out. But if Mike Tomlin thinks, hey, I could keep Russ maybe for one more year, bring AI in, let him sit, and maybe let me work with him. That might be a nice move.
you talking about Anthony Richardson?
Yeah.
If that's the case, you might well trade for Bryce Young.
So you got Anthony
What
Richardson
other
on the same
quarterbacks
level as
be
Bryce Young.
available?
I'm
You're
just,
talking about quarterbacks. Quarterback. The
yeah,
only good
but
quarterback that might be available is Justin Herbert.
I'm saying I'd rather trade for Bryce Young because you have him longer on a rookie deal. Anthony Richardson is straight trash.
Bryce Young ain't much better, but he ain't been that good.
You right though, but what have Bryce Young been working with? Who who is Bryce Young coaching staff?
True.
Anthony Richardson. When listen, when Anthony Richardson came out of college, he only played what a year or two full at what I forgot where he even
One
came.
year at the University of Florida.
Yeah, he came from Florida for 1 year. And like I told people, you can watch my old videos where I will upload clips. I'm not sold on Anthony Richardson. He played 1 year at Florida and he played okay. He ain't blow me away. I ain't watched Anthony Richardson play none years in like damn, we need him. That boy is an animal. No, he played okay. I would have got his ass in the first round.
Nah, me either. I wouldn't have. I'm the same. You asking who could be the quarterbacks out there? If you want, if you want to go on the older side, I could see Stafford for a year or two.
No, hell no. That needs somebody long term, man. I'm thinking like a Bryce
Then
Young,
who? Then who's out there?
like Mac Jones might like Mac Jones wasn't bad. Y'all keep on saying like Mac Jones was trash, but let's be for real. So y'all New England Patriots, y'all put on a mask. Like let's be for real. With Bryce
Whoa,
Young, he
whoa.
this man had
Max,
a this man had a defensive coordinator and who was playing offense when he was a quarterback his second or third year in New England. His first year he did okay.
Hold on now. You remember how you told everybody to go? Don't when it was Brett versus A Rod. Don't go off of stats. Go with off the eyes. Well, these two eyes was Max Jones rookie year. He wasn't special. He wasn't the
No,
reason why we won.
no,
He did. He did what he did what any quarterback could have done.
you right.
Any quarterback could have done.
I,
He is the definition of a game manager. So if you need
I'm
a
not.
game manager,
I,
then he's
I'm
perfect.
not. I'm not saying he was great, but he was durable. But at the end of the day, that's where you're supposed to develop your quarterback. When when Mac Jones was okay, what did y'all do? You threw offensive coordinator, defense coordinator in there to fuck the whole plans up. Like, how is a
Blame
defense coordinator?
Krabs.
Huh?
Blame the Krabs. Blame them
No,
for not want to pay.
that, but that's what I'm saying on Mac Jones though. Like, after 2 years, he never had a chance to grow in the NFL. Cause you gave me a fucking defense coordinator for an offense coordinator. Like, what is we doing?
Listen, if you desperate enough to bring Max on in, you deserve all the pain you get.
Man, Mac
That's
Jones ain't
all I'm
that.
gonna say.
Man, you think Mac Jones that bad? Mac Jones ain't that bad, old man.
In the zone, I'm telling you, I watched him for 3 years. You can say what you want. Yeah, his Patriots fucked him. The Crash fucked him. Bill fucked him at the end. Everybody got fucked at the end. But if you watched him from his rookie year through the whole rookie year, you knew he wasn't the guy because everybody else around him had a step up. Just for him to look okay. I'm talking about if you look at Josh McDaniel's playbook for Matt Jones compared to Matty P's offense, Matty P was trying to run Kyle Shanahan's offense, and Max Jones couldn't get it to, so they had to dumb it down. People think Max Jones is a smart guy. No, Josh McDaniel's play offense was dumbed down. Give it to the running back. Take 5 yards. Dump it off. Dump it off. Dump it off.
Hey, old man, can I
Hmm.
ask you a question?
Yeah.
What the fuck have Josh McDaniel done if Tom Brady was his quarterback in the NFL?
Here's the thing. As an
I'm
OC,
asking.
he's a good OC. Look what he took. He won games with Tim Tebow as the quarterback. That's what he did. He went to the playoffs with Tim Tebow as the quarterback.
Yeah, they were running the ball. Like, okay, when Tim
But
Tebow was
now, okay, no.
but
Now, do you
no,
understand me? What I'm trying to say about Matt
no,
Jones?
no, I don't. No, because I'm trying to figure something out real quick before you talk. I'm trying to figure something like I'm trying to figure like when Tim Tebow was Josh McDaniels quarterback, did Tim Tebow take a step forward when he was the quarterback? All I
by,
seen was a lot of quarterback run plays and a whole bunch of bullshit plays when he
by
was
his
the quarterback.
standards, by his standards, because Tebow couldn't throw it all.
By
But
hit
That
I'm
by
bar was
saying
that
Tebow,
though,
low.
I'm
That
by
saying
bar was that
Tebow
though,
low.
standards,
but all I'm
Josh
saying though,
McDaniels got the
like
best out of him.
but all I'm saying that where did he develop Tim Tebow at? Like what level?
At some point, a turtle is a turtle. You know, no matter how much you train it, put it on a whatever, a turtle gonna be a turtle. Tim Tebow was never gonna be a passer. Like they only drafted him because his likability, his attributes. He wasn't a passer in college. He didn't have that potential. He's one of the few guys that was drafted that didn't have potential. But I get where you're coming from, though. You know, like in terms of making better. And I'm not making excuses for Josh McDaniel because he failed many times. Many times. He showed me, he made a fool out of me when I said when he went to the Raiders that he was going to actually do a decent job and stuff like that. And so, nah, so I ain't going to defend him. I ain't going to defend
I
him. There's
don't
nothing
know,
to
man.
defend.
I just feel like, man, I just feel like Mac Jones need another chance. And at the end of the
I
day,
feel like this when it comes to Mac Jones specifically. If we're talking a situation where like he takes the Sam Darnold route and he goes to a team like you guys that have weapons on that level and stuff like that, then sure he can succeed there. But you put him in Pittsburgh, I don't think you're going to get anything better than what you're getting from Russell Wilson right
you don't
now.
think so?
I don't think so.
Nah,
I don't think
I
so.
don't know. I think you
you
might. I think
He
you
needs
might.
to be He needs to be restored first. So he needs to go through a
49ers. You put
program
him
like,
on the Niners.
Yeah,
Niners,
that'd be nice too,
Vikings.
though.
Get some
That'd be
confidence
nice.
first. Then maybe a couple years in the future, perhaps. But
But
right now, to go from the Jaguars to the Steelers immediately to play, nah,
I
nah.
feel you though. But I don't like the way y'all be trying to throw Mac Jones away like he was just horrible. Like, come on now, like let's be for real. I got a defense coordinator. Who is my number one, number two wide receiver? Who is my running back? What is my defense looking like? What is my offensive line looking like?
Hey, Bill, and hey, pass defense top 10 ECU
This you
with
said this year?
Belichick. Not with Belichick. Belichick
Oh,
not Hill.
you said
When
with
Max
Belichick.
Jones was Hill, defense top 10. O
I don't know,
line
old man.
top
But
20.
old man JB though. But at the end of the day, man, we really gotta look at this though. We had a defense coordinator calling plays. I don't care if you call good plays or not. You are developing a quarterback and you are a defense coordinator. So all you showing me is you showing the quarterback how to fucking check down. Cause you a DC. You don't know shit about being no blitz or rolling out, or you don't all you know is checking down. That's how you gonna beat the team. Like, come
That's
on,
what he
man.
did.
I ain't never in my life watching football. I've been watching football for 20
That's
something
what
years.
he did with his rookie
I
year though. He literally
man,
checked down for most of his
no.
year.
I my bad. Oh man. I just can't write Mac Jones off like that.
No,
I just can't do it.
if Max Jones, there's 5 teams. If you put him on, he gonna win you games. He might take you to the playoffs. He ain't never gonna win you a Super Bowl. If you put him on the Steelers, he's not gonna take him to playoffs because here's another thing people don't understand. Mike T is a great person. When he has to be, he'll be the asshole that will look at you and tell you, "Yo, dude, you suck." And when he tells Max Jones that, Max Jones gonna do what he did. He's gonna
I
turn
feel
and
you.
he's gonna start
I
blaming
feel you
everybody
though,
else.
but I feel you, old man. But at the end of the day, they still got to find a quarterback that been in the NFL. They can't draft quarterbacks. They got to trade for somebody.
That's why there's really nobody out. Like
I mean, maybe Catch
you
is
might
right.
be
Maybe it's got to
stuck.
be Sam Darnold. Maybe it might be Sam Darnold now. Maybe. And so 80 says that it's working again. Glad to have you backing up and appreciate the
Eddie
super
with the
there. It
$2
works.
super chat. Shout out to 80s, man. But
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know, man. So JB and old
Mm.
man, can I ask y'all the question? Let's be
Mm,
for real. Take your heart out of it though. If you could trade a sixth or fifth round draft pick for Mac Jones inside the Steelers offense and that defense, would you trade for Mac Jones?
Yeah, for a 6th round pick, if I'm the Steelers and they still have Russell Wilson, because I'm gonna need him to start or somebody
Yeah,
else to start. But
but
just to be on the
eventually
bench,
though,
then
but
sure,
look though, but eventually you plan on Mac Jones to be your quarterback. Would you feel comfortable?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
You ain't give up. So you telling me Mac Jones is
I got a
worse
couple
than
questions. I got a couple questions now on that. I'm getting Max Jones to do what for my team? To take me to the promised land to win a Super Bowl, or to do what we're doing now and just win a
hey
game
listen,
and maybe walk into a wild card spot?
hey old man and JB.
Hmm.
I know the times have changed, but we all can agree on this. The Pittsburgh still have a good defense.
Yes,
And if you get Mac Jones, you are trading nothing to get Mac Jones. He could be a Trent Dilfer in your defense, me in your offense.
I my thing. Okay, my question is though, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to win the Super Bowl, or are you trying to
Yeah,
go to a playoff game?
trying to win some playoff game and see what
You
happens.
ain't winning that with Max Jones. I'm
Even
sorry, you're not.
even even with the weapons they. You right. I don't know, man.
So I, I
Y'all,
I
It,
hate to put
y'all.
it this way, Zoe,
dude, I'm
but
not.
you sound like you're the
I
Patriot
feel
fan.
bad for Max Jones. I do. I truly feel for Max Jones when he came to New England. JB, you could back me up on this. Didn't I say from day one is not going to be a good fit? Bill said don't want him. The cracks forced this on is not going to work. I feel bad for Mac Jones.
You know what though? I feel y'all because y'all watch Mac Jones more than me, so I feel what y'all saying. I ain't watched Mac Jones like y'all
I'm
did.
not saying now hear me out. Now I'm not saying that he's done because I've seen quarterbacks like a couple years in the future, they do develop and it starts to make sense and stuff like that. But right now, if we're talking about the future, just to hand him it, it's something he's got to work towards. He doesn't need to have that pressure to where he knows he's the future. Just go in there, work hard, and just keep being in the
No,
NFL. And at
no,
some point,
he don't know he the future. And plus, I'm pretty sure Doug Peterson and his coaching staff then put their hands on Mac Jones, so he done got better. You going to Pittsburgh just to be a backup, but
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Didn't they put their hands on Trevor Lawrence? How'd that work out?
man, Trevor. Hey, listen, man. Listen, hey JB. I was on YouTube at the time, but I told everybody, man, Mac Jones, Trevor Lawrence is not gonna be the quarterback people think he is, man.
Good
What
night,
the fuck?
Samuel. Hmm.
What the fuck did he do in college? He was okay. He ain't blow me away. When I watched Trevor Lawrence play in college a lot of games in his college year because I thought he was the truth. Cause everybody hyped him up. I'm like, I gotta watch him play. I watch him play. I'm like, no, I ain't like I seen a lot of yak catches. I ain't get blown away when I seen Trevor Lawrence play. Like, what the fuck do we do great?
Nothing.
I ain't get blown away when I see Trevor Lawrence play. So for you to say he the next generational quarterback, like, come on, bro. Like on TV, who are we getting these jobs to?
Anybody, man.
Because
Yes, man.
I knew that in college. Like, this man is not no generational quarterback, bro. I just think Cam. I told my cousin, like, we've been following Cam Newton since he was at Florida. My cousin put me on him. He said he gonna be a dog, but he ain't play at Florida. And he transferred. And I've been following Cam since then. When he went to Auburn, I said, man, he gonna be a problem at Auburn. They gonna be some dogs. My cousin, like, they ain't gonna win it all. I said, they might not, but they could. Cause Cam different. Cam can play. Everywhere he went when he was starting quarterback, he won a football game. I never got that with Trevor. Trevor Lawrence would never on no Cam Newton level in college football at no level. Like, you can't tell me which game you watched from Trevor Lawrence and said he was a generational talent.
That
No,
whole
they gave that
draft is
title.
nothing but full of bust.
No, it's the quarterback play. The offense was good last year. It was the damn quarterback. When are we gonna start blaming the quarterbacks for the offense not succeeding? Like,
I just told
eventually.
you that
Well,
whole
time out, time
quarterback,
out,
that whole
time out.
quarterback draft is just bust.
Oh,
You
okay,
you
okay,
just
okay,
said
okay.
the whole situation with Mac Jones was everybody else's fault except for Mac Jones. But with Trevor Lawrence, you say it's his fault mostly, but not for Mac Jones. I'm just clarifying that that's what you just said.
Yes, because JB and Oban, let's be for real. You gave my man a fucking defensive coordinator, bro. Like, who do that in the NFL though? Like, JB, let's be for real, JB. Take your New England Patriot heart, take your love for New England out of it though. If you heard Jaden Daniels, the guy defense coordinator, to be his OC, how would you feel?
I'd say that was dumb.
That was dumb. That was dumb. I don't
Hey,
care how
I'm
you
not the one that defends him and stuff like that in terms of like that whole Matt Patricia thing and stuff like that. It was just really
like,
bad and
what are
stuff
we
like that.
doing?
But
You
at the
telling me?
same time, it's like when you say Mac Jones, and I think of Mac Jones, and again, I think of everything from a neutral perspective and stuff like that. I think what's special about him, like what is special when things were good. I think about when things were good. What does he do great? And what it tells me about Mac Jones is that he needs the perfect situation if he is going to
Yeah.
exceed. And I don't think that Pittsburgh is the perfect situation
Why you say that
right
though?
now for
They
him.
got defense.
Not if we
They got
talking Super Bowl. Not if
they
we
got
talking
a.
Super Bowl.
I'm
Like
saying they got defense.
yeah, to get to the playoffs, and
They
that's what
got
Russell Wilson can
offense.
do for them. They can get to the playoff, but we talking Super Bowl.
But I'm
We
saying
talking
no. But
Super Bowl.
listen, they got a defense. They got a wide receiver. You add another wide receiver. They got a running game. They got an offensive line. You groom him in, and maybe he can be. But I tell you this though, JB, he better than them fucking Mason Rudolph and the other quarterback they had, Kenneth Pickett. And let's see what happened from there.
That's a
Let's see
low bar. That's a low bar.
exactly. Let's see what happened.
To me, to me, you could say B. Tell me if I'm right on this. To me, Matt Jones is Fitzpatrick. To me,
Fitzpatrick.
he's an okay quarterback
Phil Patrick had some good years though. I don't
that
I was
will
know.
about to say
get you
That might
Fitzpatrick
be too
had
much.
that fixed magic. That fits magic. I don't see that from
for that
the Mac
one
Jones.
year. He was Fitzpatrick. Matt Jones can be Fitzpatrick. He can be that vet to go around teams and everything. Dude, I'm telling you now, if you want to win a Super Bowl, don't sign Mac Jones.
I was okay. I'm just saying though. Which quarterback should they trade for? Because we all know they can't draft quarterbacks. We know that. Who you trade for though?
I mean,
Because your team
Who
is
you
right there.
you
if
You
you
gotta
need
see
to,
who's available. You gotta let me know who available.
if you're
no, but,
gonna
but
eliminate
I'm
the
saying,
option to draft, I
I'm
mean,
saying though, but if you trade for a quarterback, sometimes the quarterback not available until you offer a good pick, and he might be available though.
If I'm the Steelers, I'm calling up the Chargers and I'm offering them two
Yeah,
firsts for Herbert.
I, yeah, I said Herbert. I've been saying him.
Or if you think you could win now, I'm calling up the Rams and offering and saying what you want for Stafford.
Oh, they give you Stafford.
If you want to win now, give me Stafford or Herbo. If you want for the longest, you get Herbo, or you look to like one of these Bryce Youngs, Anthony Richardson guys to see if you can let them sit for a year behind Russ and try to learn.
all right, let's get to Cash question here where he says Mac Jones or Daniel Jones. If you had to
Shit,
pick,
Daniel Jones, for what I seen, shit, he can run he can run with the football. Shit.
Danny Dimes. I'll take Danny Dimes. Old man.
Give me Daniel Jones.
Who you taking?
I got Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I got because what he can run, right?
Yep,
Hmm.
that's it.
Hell yeah, that's it. Shit.
And he's not going. Well, some seasons he's not going to turn the ball over as much. Some seasons he'll fumble it, but in terms of interceptions, some seasons. But let's see. 80 says JB and Zone Mount Rushmore of greatest college quarterback and NFL.
How many quarter? But
You
hey,
don't ask a
80s.
question there.
How many quarterbacks we doing though?
There's four. If it's Mount
Four.
Rushmore, it's four.
Shit, my top four college quarterbacks. I might be going out of pocket though, but
Yeah, I got to think
Cam,
about this.
I do Cam.
Mike Vick.
Of course, Mike. Of course,
Yeah,
Mike Vick.
Mike Vick will be up there.
I do Cam, Mike Vick. Joe Burrow had a hell of a year since I've been watching college football, and I
Y'all
would.
can call me crazy. I got Sonny footballs up there.
He had a good year too. I'll say Tim Tebow.
All right. All right. I'm gonna say, oh man, I gotta think about this one. Definitely Mike Vick gonna be up there. Tim Tebow gotta be up there. The impact that he had at that
Yeah.
position was just undeniable during his time there.
Who
Uh
your first quarterback? You said who? You said Mike
I
Vick.
got yeah, Mike Vick up there.
Mike
Hmm.
Vick, Tebow. You need
So
two
Mike
more.
Vick, Tebow. I'm
Cam.
gonna go ahead and put my guy Vince Young up there as well.
Well, he had a good year too.
So I'm
He
gonna
had
put
a good
Vince Young
year.
up there also, and then Cam Newton because I mean you saw what that team was when he left that following year. That was up there. So
Yeah, yeah. I like what Joe Burrow did though, but I feel you on Vince Young. Vince Young
Now
went crazy.
what
NFL.
about you? Oh, your college? Did you
Oh,
Yo,
say yours?
college.
for college, I got Vic, Cam, Johnny, and then I got Vince Young.
So
Okay.
but for NFL, my top five quarterbacks, I would say Tom Brady. That my top four. My top four for real. I would say Tom Brady. I would say Payne Manning. I say Michael Vick, and I say Patrick Mahomes.
I'm gonna go next. Tom Brady, Joe Montana, um, Dan Marino. Got to put him up there. And I'm gonna go fourth spot. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go. Oh man, JB's got to think about this one because my top three. I'm gonna go with Peyton Manning. I don't think I said him yet.
Okay, yeah. See you got Marino in yours, and I got Michael Vick in mine.
That's right.
Now we're doing all times, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, I'm doing old school. Like
You
I
ain't you
got
ain't
one
you
old.
ain't
I
you
got
ain't watched
one
old school,
old.
man.
I watched highlights and I did. I
Ah,
know, dude. I
The
like
have
old
old
man
no,
film.
said he'd be watching film.
I watch old
man.
film, dude. I have old film on my plays. Hold on. I got Tom Brady, so Montana, Mahomes. My
Who
fourth, Sammy Baugh from the Redskins. He's an old ass quarterback who used to play defense, punter, and has 8 Super Bowls.
I remember
Put
that
some
year
respect
that
on the name.
I remember that year that Madden had the Hall of Famers just like taking over free agency, and you couldn't control it. And Sammy Baugh was definitely up there all the time. So I had to do my research back then on who this guy was. So I know exactly what you mean. Oh man.
If you look at him, that dude was lighting it up back then. He doesn't get enough respect and credit. He was way before his time.
I see. Yeah, I had to throw Michael Vick in there. Michael Vick was a game changer.
Oh, he was. He changed the way a lot of people had to adapt defensively to video games,
Yeah,
real life, all
he
that.
was.
So he was exciting.
Man, Vick was. Oh my God, when he played for the Falcons. Oh man,
And when he rushed for 1,000 yards, which is the first time a quarterback had did that, man.
yeah, I'm like, damn.
But what Andy Reid did with him as a passer, oh
Oh yeah,
man,
they went crazy. They never go. They ain't never make the Super Bowl, did they? Though.
nah, nah,
No,
No.
nah.
no,
Cause yeah, nah.
they made it to the
Now
playoffs
we
though.
keeping it real. People want to throw shots at Belichick all the time about Brady carrying them. Andy Reid didn't win shit until Mahomes.
But Andy Reid was still a good coach though.
But hold on now. I'm just saying. Everybody talks all this shit about Belichick ain't nothing with this, then with nothing, nothing. Andy Reid had more better quarterbacks, better all around teams, and didn't win nothing until he got Mahomes.
I don't know. You see what To said by McNabb in the Super Bowl. The motherfucker was tied.
Yo, I can't do. T.O. was dogging people. He didn't care.
Too much chunky soup, man.
See, I tell y'all what though, man. I miss wide receivers like that in today's NFL, man. I miss that personality, man. We ain't got no TOs in the NFL.
Cause he backed it up, him, Randy Moss,
Yeah, we
like
ain't got no Randy Moss in the NFL for real.
We don't have no Calvins.
No, like
Jerry Rice,
I
Tim
don't like
Brown.
that, man.
The
To was different.
biggest, the biggest, I think you could say flash T.O. sad type receiver is Odell Beckham, Saints, or Jefferson.
No, then no, they all them receivers don't give me that personality
Look,
To gave me.
OBJ
I'm
ain't been the
saying
same
when it
since that.
comes to the flashy where they will dance on you, they will talk shit. But the NFL makes it where you can't be like that no more.
OBJ ain't been the same since that net hit him in the face that time when he got into that confrontation with
Hey,
the net in the sideline. Oh man. Oh man. But yeah, but Scholes says that Batch still holds most of TCU records for quarterback. That's amazing. That's
Bob
amazing.
was nasty. I'm telling you, look up Sammy man in the zone. Watch some old
I
school
am
like
too.
he is. Woo, it was before his time.
All right, bet, bet. But any more questions for us? I know that we're creeping up on midnight for those in Eastern time. And some of us, unlike Zoe, do got to work tomorrow, even though it's
Right.
Halloween. So, any final questions? Catch that slinging Sammy Baugh. Good old Sammy. What I miss is the running backs that we used to have back in the day, where every team had a workhorse back in the day. Like I miss having that period. Where you have a Marshall Falk, then you go to a Steven Jackson to take over. Not all this, running back in, running back out. You do this down, you do that, but not like a true running back, true workhorse. Your Curtis Martins of the world. I do miss that type of era.
Derrick Henry's the last one of that kind,
Yeah, he is. Well,
and it's
Bart,
gonna suck when he finally hangs it up. It's gonna be like the end of like the OG running back.
yeah, he gonna be worried about by committees.
hmm Gosh, this Rams will win the East. I'm sorry, the West. So they certainly got the chance there because everybody else is devastated. But it'll be
Yeah,
it'll be a close one though. It'll be a close one for sure. But all right, so JB's going to go ahead and wrap things up here. But again, thanks everybody for coming through here. We appreciate you guys here, commenting, and then 80s going crazy with all the supers tonight.
yeah.
Appreciate
Shout,
that and
shout out to
appreciate
80s,
you.
man, and everybody else was a super chat tonight. We appreciate all of y'all for watching our
Absolutely.
live stream.
Absolutely. And happy Halloween to everybody. I know that a lot of you guys are going to be going out there and causing some havoc out there and stuff. Just save some
Y'all
candy
be
for the
safe out
kids.
there on Halloween.
For
Oh, for
real.
sure. For sure.
Make
RC
sure you
says,
wear orange and flashlights. Make sure you suck your candy
yes. And check your kid candies too and stuff like that. Definitely check that because, there are some people out there that's just
and
crazy.
keep an eye on. If you got kids, keep an eye on them, man. There's sick people in this world. Keep an eye on the kids.
Facts.
Mhm. But Zoe said they ain't got that problem down there in Detroit. He said everybody friendly over there. Everybody nice. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Cause
We
they
we
know they ain't stupid. Detroit will
we
shoot
a big
your ass.
family.
That's right.
You'll
That's
have the
right.
whole block running after you.
All right. RC says the Dodgers won it all. JB and Zoe and O. He
Damn,
says
they
not that he
did.
cares. And so good old
Dang.
Dodgers. Congrats to
Yeah.
them. All right.
Again.
All right. But yeah, so JB will end it here. But thanks again for coming through, guys. It's been great. It's been real. You guys have a good night and the rest of your week here. And JB will be live Saturday. And Zoe, when's the next time you going live?
Saturday for that Michigan and
So
Oregon
you're gonna
game.
commit to it. That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah.
up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
If I don't tune in at the very beginning, I think I'll be in by third quarter. I
I
got a feeling I
appreciate
need
it,
to
man.
be
I
in by then.
appreciate everybody watching it, man.
All right. But yeah, you guys take care. Have a great one. And Cash says great Mexican candy here in San Antonio. And so, oh, bet. Gotta check that out for sure. But yeah, see you guys next time and take care. All right.